Hello, it's me. Hello, Beanie. Hello, Debug. Hello, Seed. Hello, Croissants. Yes, last stream before this was Pal World. It is a very fine snow day. I agree. I'm doing wonderful. Um, Fair warning. This is my first time streaming in a very, very long time. So, I'm a little rusty. I've also changed some things around, so they might be a little buggy. We're gonna see whether it works. I'll explain that all in a moment. But first, let's actually get into Hightail. I'm not going to keep you waiting here on the intro screen for much longer. Power World was 2 years ago? Yeah, I know, it's been ages. I was looking at my Twitch to see the last time that I had streamed, and the last clip that got made on Twitch was like 4 years ago. It's been ages. You've never watched my stream before? Yeah, I haven't streamed in so long. Some of you probably have never seen one. So, hopefully this is a good introduction. Hopefully I'm actually consistent going forward. So I've changed some things around. You will see those shortly. I'm not sure why the overlay didn't come up, but I'm going to put that up now. That should have come up earlier, but you know, whatever. And let me go ahead, get a good album plan. Why don't we just do, I don't know, Minecraft Volume Alpha. That's a classic, right? Some classic music. Good old Minecraft soundtrack. Let's see. Will it actually detect my music? Is it going to be like that? Is it going to be glitchy this whole time? Come on. Don't do that to me, OBS. We did so much testing just before the stream. Okay, there we go. It's fine now. All right. So, I'm going to start designing my Hightail character. I still haven't done that. It's been 2 weeks. I've been lazy. I'm going to do it on stream, and I'm going to kind of describe what's been going on with the stream stuff that I've been changing. But for starters, let's actually get a character going. So I built Steve here. This is what this fella is. This is Steve. I don't know if there's a way that I can save this. I can reset it. Can I save it as like a specific option? I don't think I can. All right, I'll just have to build my own. It's fine. It's no big deal. Let's see here. I'll go ahead and change the skin tone. I'm way too pale. I'm not Steve. I'm way too pale. I don't know how to do that. Well, I guess. Oh, there we go. Skin color. It's probably in here somewhere. Body characteristics. Do we give him? Do we give him the Chad cheeks? I don't know. We'll see. Why does Steve have his grippers out? Hey, man. I'm out in the wilderness. This is Hightail. This is survival. Sometimes we can't afford the luxury of shoes. I got the IJ Naden. Yes, I did. I'm very lucky too. I don't have 671 subs anymore. If it's subs. Okay, so yeah, so subs is... The subs on screen right now is for my YouTube live channel. And then followers is for Twitch. I'll explain that all in a moment. I might honestly just keep Steve for now. I kind of want to get into the game and start talking, because I can't be bothered to do all that. We might do that a little bit later in the stream, make an actual proper character. Right now, we can play Steve. Who cares? It's fine. You got Seed, which is cool. That is very cool. I'll just say, I don't know, exploration mode, sure. Okay, so let me explain a little bit of what's going on here, what some of these changes are. So, as you can see, if you've watched my streams before, you're probably pretty used to the overlay. There's, you know, YouTube Live, top right, Twitch in the top right, and then I've got a little bit of a now playing thing, very cool. The thing in the top right, by the way, for the YouTube Live, when I say that, I have a second YouTube Live channel. I literally never promote it because I never stream nowadays, but I do have one. It might be in the description. If it's not, it's linked on my main YouTube channel. So like if you just go to my MCBYT page, there should be like links by the banner at the top. It'll be there. And then my Twitch, I have a Twitch. Don't promote that either because I don't ever stream. No cat ears. Yeah, I didn't put any cat ears on. I'm not gonna go for that. I don't know if they'd really fit on this avatar, honestly. Like this looks like, I don't know, this is just like the most average dude ever. You know, I don't think this is the type of guy that'd be wearing them, but maybe I'm wrong. I have made some interesting additions to the stream. Firstly, hopefully, if you're one of the people on Twitch watching, I don't know if there is anyone on Twitch watching. It says there's one person at least. If you're on Twitch, hopefully you don't get any ads. Twitch has kind of an annoying thing that they'll do where they'll just play ads automatically when you start a stream. I tried to disable that. And I think it worked, but it'll randomly play 3 minutes of ads at some point in the next hour. But that's better than playing 2 minutes of ads before you even get to watch the stream. So hopefully that fixed something. I don't know whether it did. I'm hoping for the best. I added a cool little music overlay. I updated that a little bit because now if I play like, I don't know, an actual song with lyrics, why don't I do, let's do some... Let's see if this even works. I have no clue whether this will work. But if I play music with lyrics... Yeah, there's lyrics now. You can see the lyrics on the thing. I'm not going to play that and immediately get DMCA'd. But, you know, cool that it's there, right? Pretty cool. Pretty funky. All right, back to C418 Minecraft Volume Alpha. We're going to keep very cozy vibes. I'm not putting on any, like, pop punk for this stream. But yeah, I set that up. I'm also doing multi-streaming. So some of you are watching on MCBYT. Some of you are watching on MCBYT Live, which is the YouTube channel that all my VODs will go on. Some of you are watching on Twitch. When the stream is over, I'm unlisting it on MCBYT, and I don't think I can do anything to save it on Twitch. I think Twitch just gets rid of it on its own. But the VOD is going to be on MCBYT Live, as I mentioned. What does that sound? As I mentioned earlier, that should be linked, like on my main YouTube channel, and in the description, and, you know, so on and so forth. So if you want to watch the VOD after, that's where you do it. Have I played before? I have played before. I played a little bit for the Hightail video that I just made, but I only played maybe about 3 hours of exploration mode, and I played maybe, I don't know, an hour of creative, but it wasn't really playing creative. It was just kind of like testing things out. I'm double PC streaming. No, just streaming on one PC, so we're really going to have to hope that this doesn't, like, completely destroy anything. If it's super laggy for any of you, please let me know, because I've had that happen in the past streaming to one platform. Now I'm streaming to 3, so there's a lot of room for things to go wrong, but I've done some testing. Hopefully everything here should be pretty stable. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. I don't know, but fingers crossed. Cat ears are cute. Cat ears are cute, but they're cute on cats. And, I don't think I am one. So, yeah. Anyways, today we're playing some Hightail. If you haven't seen Hightail, this is what it looks like. I made a video on it. If you haven't seen that, you should watch it. It's a really great video, in my humble opinion. But I haven't actually gotten the chance to play Hightail since making that video. So I basically haven't logged on for, what, 10, 11 days. I've been busy with other stuff. I finished up Red Dead Redemption 2. Great game. I finished up... What other games have I been playing? Shaun White Skateboarding. Absolutely phenomenal game. Love that. Super underrated. I played some Pokemon Platinum. I've been playing some new Pokemon Snap. I beat a Mario game. What was that? Super Mario Sunshine. Beat that. So I've been playing a bunch of other games, and a little bit of Minecraft, of course, and I just haven't got the chance to get around to some Hightail. And I figured, you know, streaming it's probably a pretty good excuse to actually play the game. So that's what we're going to do today. It's going to be real casual. It's just going to be exploration mode. There's no story mode. That's not out yet. I don't really want to play the creative mode. So yeah, this is just going to be really casual. Going to explore a little bit, set up a very simple base, probably go mining, and hopefully I'll get to explore a little bit more than I did in the video that I made, because I only really looked at this area, the Emerald Hills, I think it's called, or Emerald Grove or something like that. Emerald Hills might be Sonic. But this is the only place I actually got to look at, and I didn't get to explore the desert area, which I forgot the name of. That might be the hills one. That's like rolling or rolling dunes or something. I don't remember. I didn't really get to explore the taiga area, the snowy area, which I think is called Borea, and there might be other places too. Those are the only ones that I know about, but there definitely could be more than that. So hopefully I'll get the chance to actually explore those today. Hopefully, I'll also get to go a little deeper in the mines because I got down to the lava area and immediately died to one of those what are they called? Magma rhino toads. Those things are ridiculous. Those are yeah, they're nuts. I'm glad that I'm not the only one who's died to them. That seems to be kind of a shared experience by everyone who's played this game is finding them thinking, "Oh, cute cute frog," and then immediately dying. But the double swinging hands are weird. Yeah, Emerald Wilds, I guess. That must be what this is called. Yeah, the double swinging hands, it's a little bit of a well, that's a bug I didn't see last time. Probably doesn't matter though. It's a little weird, but it's not a big deal. I think it's just a little bit different than Minecraft, so it'll take some getting used to, but yeah, Twitch does that so they can pay you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't mind them running ads on the stream necessarily. Like, I have ads on YouTube, but I really hate the pre-roll ads, which is part of the reason that I've never used Twitch, like, as a viewer. I mean, to be fair, I don't really watch a whole lot of live streams anyways. But if I did, they wouldn't be on Twitch, because every time I've ever gone on Twitch to try and watch a stream, I'm like, huh, this looks mildly interesting, and then I click the stream and it's like 5 minutes of like, Mattress Firm trying to advertise a new bed to me, and I'm like, not only is this not at all what I asked for, it's completely useless to me. I'm not in the market for a bed. Most people aren't. Like, this isn't helpful to me. Also, we've immediately found some sort of structure, and I didn't see this last time I played exploration mode, so I have no idea what this is. I'm gonna look around. We've got a Quebec. Very cool. He's not going to talk to me, I guess. I mean, I wouldn't talk to a stranger stumbling into my little tree village either, I guess. But I will steal their mushrooms, though, for their lack of hospitality. And their apples. And you know what? Just because I want to, I'm going to turn off all their lamps. I'm also going to steal from their chest. Will they beat me up if I steal from their chest, or are they, like, cool with it? Are they alright with it? They haven't come to me to try and beat me up yet, so I'm going to assume that they are. This music is going kind of crazy. It's getting really loud. What is this? Just a bed, I think? I'm going to leave that alone. Pine cone. I wonder whether that'll be useful. Probably not, but I'm going to take it anyways. Hi there. Yeah, they're kind of adorable. I feel a little bit bad stealing from them, but they've got carrots and rabbits and trees. They'll make do. They don't need corn and mushroom skewers. They'll live without it. Why are there so few people? I don't know. I've never had like a whole lot of people turn up to streams. I'm okay with that. I also don't know whether it notified anybody or notified everybody, because I told it to create the stream like silently, basically, and it created the stream and immediately, like before the stream was even live, it was telling like 1 or 2 people. So I don't know if that's a weird YouTube thing or a weird OBS thing or a weird multi-streaming thing, or maybe I'm weird for thinking it's weird and that's how it's supposed to be. I really don't know. It only notified you on the live channel. Yeah, okay, then maybe that's why. I must not have notified everyone on the main channel, which, you know what, I'm fine with that. That might actually be a good thing, because out of the, 120,000 people, I really don't think most of them want to watch a Hightail live stream. But, you know, if you do, you're welcome to stay. The stream started about, 13 minutes ago. Twitch has the better chat, but lower quality and lower bitrate. Yeah, so that's part of the reason I'm multi-streaming, is I kind of figure everyone has their own preferences. You have notifications off on the phone, so yeah, okay. Yeah, I figure everyone just kind of has their own preferences on where they want to watch streams. Some of them probably do want to watch them on the main channel. I mean, I did a poll not too long back. I don't know, maybe that was like 2 or 3 weeks ago, asking where people wanted to see streams, and it was like 80% of people were like, yeah, just do it on the main channel. I don't care. Doesn't matter that it's unrelated to Minecraft. Because not all of my streams are Hightail. Some of my streams will be like, I don't know, Super Mario 64 or like God of War, which, you know, I figured most people on the main channel would not care about. But according to the poll, they're like, yeah, screw it, do it here. Just run it. We don't care. But yeah, I figure everyone's kind of got their own preference on where they want to watch streams. Twitch, you know, the chat experience is a lot better. But YouTube's also a lot simpler. You don't have to deal with ads being as intrusive. And And also, Twitch just bans people, like, all the time for no reason. So, you know, there's that to keep in mind. So if I do get banned on Twitch, not a clue why I would, but in case that ever happens, I'll have some backups. So that's basically why I'm multi-streaming. Hopefully, it doesn't cause any issues. I'm hoping that the stream looks good for all of you. It should be HD, 60 FPS. The bitrate might be a little low, because that's just how streams are, but aside from that, I'm hoping that it's really not, you know, terrible, because I've had some pretty disastrous streams in the past where it'll go down to like 1 FPS and I'll have no idea why, and I can't fix it the whole time, or it'll be like it won't even load for like 2 or 3 people, but the other like 20 are fine. I don't know, it's weird. But when you watch Hytale gameplay, you just see it as Minecraft's Power World. Better on paper, super fun, but it's not going to be timeless. I've got some takes on that, but I'll get to them in a sec. Also, thank you for the membership, my friend. Thank you, Nimble. Absolute legend. I didn't even know I had membership set up. I thought I disabled that, but I guess not, which I guess is a good thing now that I'm streaming again. But thank you. Very cool. I think if I do still have membership set up, you probably get something from it. I hope it told you what you get, because I don't really remember. I think I set up like some emojis or like a badge or something. At the very least, it gives you the supporter chat channel in Discord, which, you know, right now is pretty dead because I haven't been streaming, but, you know, it's there. And if I stream actively, maybe some people will show up. Who knows? You can finally flex your 2-year badge. You can. You can. Actually, yeah. This is the first time I've streamed in so long that that badge will actually be visible. You gifted a membership. Gotcha. 99 POT 99 got it. Are they in? Well, if they're in the stream, I don't know if they are. They haven't chatted yet, but if they're in the stream, very cool. Hopefully you enjoy that and get some cool stuff out of it. I've just been picking up stone rubble for the last like 15 minutes. Very important though. Stone rubble, for some reason, like, cobblestone is almost useless. I know you can turn it into stone rubble. What is this? Oh, just berries. For some reason, cobblestone is almost useless. I know you can turn it into stone rubble, but that's basically all it's good for, as far as I can tell. Unless you're building, like, a base out of cobblestone. But, like, you don't make stone pickaxes. You make stone rubble pickaxes, you know? So, I gotta get, like, 1,000 of these to actually be able to make anything. No emojis, get one yourself. Okay, well, if there's no emojis, I'll have to set that back up. Twitch, I know, has some. Twitch has at least a handful of emojis, like 2 or 3. Not a ton, but, you know. Okay, anyways, I wanted to talk about that whole Hytale gameplay thing. So, you see it as Minecraft's Power World. And you're not entirely wrong. Like, it does remind me of Power World, especially in, like, the crafting system. I think I mentioned that in the video I made. It's very Power World-esque. But I honestly think there's, like, an insane amount of potential with this. Because here's the thing. Minecraft is great, and Minecraft is played by a lot of adults. But it is also clear that Mojang, even if it's played by a lot of adults, Mojang is clearly targeting kids. And so they have to keep things super simple. So that, like, a lot of the systems are incredibly basic. Like, Redstone can make that more complicated. And there are some more complicated game mechanics, but a lot of them, like farming, for example, is like right-click the dirt, right-click to place the seed. Is it by water? Okay, that's all of farming. That's the entire farming system in Minecraft. It's no more complicated than that. Or like combat, which is like just super basic. I guess you have a couple more types of attacks now. Like, they are expanding that a little bit with enchants like, I don't know, Sweeping Edge and Breach, in the Trident, which they added a few years ago, the Spear that they added now. But like, it's still really basic. I feel like Hytale's taking those systems, they're making them a lot more, not complicated, but more fleshed out, in my opinion. And then they're going to add a story to it, which I think is kind of one of Minecraft's biggest weaknesses, is that, well, it's a weakness and a strength. It means a lot of people will speculate on it, so there's like a lot of people making YouTube videos about it, so I guess that's good. I need stone for a workbench. Let me make a pickaxe then, so I can start getting that. It means a lot of people make like YouTube videos about Minecraft lore trying to figure out what it is, but at the same time it also means that most people don't really get invested into it, and for a lot of games that can be a massive strength, like, you know, Warhammer 40k or something. Like, that's the main draw to a lot of games like that. And Hytale's going in a more RPG direction where they are focusing a lot more on the story, on fleshing out all the characters. That's another thing, by the way, is Hytale has so many different like mobs and mob variants compared to Minecraft. It's crazy. And Minecraft is kind of sort of starting to do a little better on that. Like, they recently released the what was it, the warm and cold variants of like pigs and cows and stuff. But that's literally nothing compared to Hytale, who has like there's like 70 different versions of a Chork. Like, there's Chork Raider, Chork Assassin, Chork Archer, Chork, every single possible role you could ever imagine. And then there's like different ones for biomes. There's different ones for whether they're on the surface or underground. I think there's like mixed ones, so you can have you can have a mob that's a Chork and a goblin. Like, it's crazy how much more fleshed out and detailed it is. So I think this could really capture a lot of the RPG audience as well as the sandbox audience. And the RPG audience is massive. There hasn't been, in my opinion, any good like RPG-esque sandboxes in a really long time. Like, with modding and all that. I mean, try and think of like an RPG game with the sort of modding community that Minecraft has. Because, you know, Hytale could potentially get there with like a really dedicated modding community. I think Hytale potentially could get there, and there's very few RPG games that are that, you know, moddable, that have that big of a community. There's like Skyrim, but that's it. And everyone's waiting for Elder Scrolls 6, so they're all sick of Skyrim by this point, I'm sure. So this honestly, I feel like could get an entirely new audience. I think Hytale's got a lot of potential. I don't think it could beat Minecraft. Like, in terms of popularity, I don't think that's ever happening. Minecraft is lightning in a bottle. Like, you could literally make the perfect video game and it still wouldn't beat Minecraft, because it's not only good, it's just incredibly lucky how big it got. But I do think it could beat pretty much every Minecraft competitor. I think it could get on the level of something like Terraria, even. Like, I could see Hytale becoming huge. But I also think a lot of that hinges almost entirely on whether they're able to fix all the bugs, because I mean, we saw a bug literally within like 5 minutes of starting to play Hytale. They have to fix the bugs. They got to get is it adventure mode, the story mode? They got to get that out like pronto, and they really got to do better. This is bad. Okay, I'm just gonna punch it to death because I don't have a weapon. Actually, wait, if I run, can I craft a sword? I probably can, right? Because I've got like stone and stuff. Yeah, I can. Okay. Now you die. There we go. That's quick thinking. But yeah, I think it could get big on the level of Terraria. They just got to fix the bugs. They got to improve the multiplayer. They need to like add a lot of support for that. Because right now I feel like it's very bare bones, and then they need to they need to add adventure mode. They need to get all that done within like a year. If they can do that, I think there's genuinely a good chance that this gets as big as like Terraria. But I don't know, maybe I'm just a little too optimistic. Let's see. I'm gonna read chat real quick here. This is Nimble. Enjoy your Prime. All right. Welcome to the Twitch. I don't know if tell me if it's streaming well there, by the way. I hope it's actually like working, all the multi-streaming stuff. I tested, but I only tested on the little intro screen, which I guess is a lot easier to handle. You know, it's a lot easier to stream almost static video than constant gameplay like this. But according to OBS, I haven't dropped any frames. It seems like pretty good. All right, have I tried Linux? I want to switch, but you're having so many problems on your PC compared to your laptop. So I have tried Linux. I think, personally, I would not use it yet. Personally, I don't think it is good enough that I would start using it. But I also think that in a couple years, it genuinely might be. How do I move this? Do I just punch it? Yeah. I want to go find a place to set up a base. But while we explore, I will tell you a little bit about that. So I tried Linux for the FPS video I made recently. Blew up like crazy, by the way. 700,000 views later, and it's been like, what, a month, 2 months? Wild. Ooh, a cave. I might actually go down in there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. What am I holding? What is this? Tree sap? Okay, whatever. Let me place down... Where is my workbench? Am I blind? I'm blind. Okay, place this down, and... Let me craft my check. Can you get banned on Twitch for saying blind still? I know that was a thing a while ago. Did they cancel that? Did they, like, undo that change? Or can I still not say that? Sorry if I can't say that. So yeah, I did use Linux. I've tested it out a little bit. I haven't, you know, gotten, like, crazy deep into using Linux. But I definitely have used it. And I think the simplicity of it is probably its biggest strength. And it's weird because it is somehow both really simple and really complicated at the same time. Like, you can get really simple stuff in the sense that, like, Windows has just so much filler, so much fluff, so much stuff you don't want. Like, it comes with, like, Xbox Game Bar and Cortana and stuff that you basically, the moment you get Windows, you're trying to turn them off. Like, nobody, the vast majority of people at least, don't want, like, Microsoft Copilot. They don't even want to think about that. Is there anything in this mug, or is it just, I don't think there is. What is happening? Am I in invisible water, or is that supposed to be the sound of the mug sloshing? I'm gonna assume it's... How do I... Okay, just get out of my hand. I don't want you anymore. Where am I, by the way? Is this just somebody's home? This might just be somebody's home. Anyways. So, it's really simple in the sense that it doesn't have all the filler and stuff that Windows does. But it's also incredibly complicated because, like, even installing a browser requires, like, 5 minutes of... Oh, who are you? Requires like 5 minutes of Googling command line stuff, like trying to figure out what the heck you're even doing. You have to, it's just so complicated. Man, everyone in this game is like totally fine with me stealing from them. It's awesome. I didn't encounter all these NPCs when I was playing for the video. What if I steal your iron? Are you okay with that? I'm technically breaking your home. Do you care? No, you're totally chill with it. All right, cool. So yeah, I think it's got potential, but I really think there needs to be a lot of work done on Linux, making it, like, usable by the average person. Because, like, I'm pretty decent with computers, so I can figure out all the command line stuff. 95% of people are going to be so confused. Like, imagine asking, like, your mom to go into the Linux command line and start installing browser with, like, sudo apt --u. Like, no one's gonna... Most people can't follow a 15-step process and download all the dependencies you need for, like, Mozilla Firefox. Like, it's too complicated in that respect. And I think... Can I not place anything on top of these? It doesn't let me place them once I've, like, pulled them out. It's weird. So yeah, they really need to fix that. But as far as bugs go, I haven't had any issues. It could be whatever distribution of Linux you're using. I use Linux Mint, and it was flawless. The only issue I had is that at one point a few years ago, I wasn't able to use it because it didn't support my GPU yet, because the 4090, which is my GPU, was, like, kind of new. But now it does, so it's really not an issue. Other than that, like, if you're good with computers and can figure out all the command line stuff, yeah, I mean, go ahead, use Linux. The compatibility of Linux stuff is way better than ever. Like, you can pretty much play anything. The only programs I know that don't work on it are a lot of, like, first-person shooters because of anti-cheats. So, like, I know you can't do... I don't think you can do Valorant. You can't play Siege. You can't play CSGO. You might... Actually, I think you can play CSGO. But you can't do Valorant. You can't do Siege. I don't think you can do Fortnite. I don't think you can do Rust. There's a couple other games you can't do either, but I don't know all of them. So, you know, that might be a deal breaker to you. But aside from that, like, I mean, go ahead, you know, like, absolutely. I don't see really any other issues with Linux. I haven't had any issues with them, at least. So, yeah, I mean, I would recommend it. It's simple. It's nice. I like it. And I think there might come a time in a few years where I would actually use it as my main operating system. But right now, it's just, there's too much, like, stuff. There's just too much bonus crap I don't want to have to deal with. You can get banned on Twitch for saying anything. It just depends on if you piss off whoever's watching your stream that works there. True. Is it cursed that you got Edge on your Linux install? It's cursed that you use Microsoft Edge in general. One of the worst. I mean, it's overhated, but it's still terrible. Hello, this is your first vid you've seen on Hightail, surprisingly. You've been putting it off for whatever reason. Yeah, I figured a lot of people had. I kind of have to. There's more floating grass here. I kind of have too. I don't know why I've been putting it off. There's a house over here. My ADD is really getting to me. I need to focus on talking. I've been putting it off too. I mean, I played it, but I haven't watched anyone's Hightail videos. Like, not a single person. I kind of want to get around to playing or watching the Captain Sparkles Hightail Let's Play, because that seems like maybe the only YouTuber I'd be mildly interested in. You know, Captain Sparkles is classic. Is there anything inside any of these? Apparently not. But there is a chest. What do we got? A log, some hide. That's actually useful, so I can make some leather. And I thought there was something in there. There isn't. Yeah, you're reinstalling your Linux OS because you can't find your kernel. Maybe it'll be better to find now. Yeah, maybe just reinstall it. I mean, I really don't know what advice to give. I don't know what Linux you're using, and I'm certainly not a Linux professional. There's a couple people in my Discord, though, that use it, like, every day. So maybe join that. There is a link in the description to that, and ask around, because there's, like, some, as far as I, you know, can see it, professionals, like, people that know everything about Linux, so you could try that. Let's see, what else have I missed in chat? You think Hightail is a dedicated core community, which is going to give it a big upper hand? Yeah, that too. I mean, Hightail was never going to live up to the hype, let's be real. Like, it's one of the most overhyped games ever. There's very few games that have had such a insane, I need to put this in here, that have had such an insane amount of hype behind them. There's, like, what, GTA 6 and 5 and maybe 4. I know those were all crazy hyped. The Elder Scrolls games. What else is there? Like Hollow Knight Silksong? Half-Life 3? But Hightail is up there with the best of them. Like, Hightail is, for I think a lot of people, especially in the Minecraft community, kind of a holy grail. A game that they thought never would come out. I never thought it would come out. And now that it's here, even though it's not perfect, even though it's in early access, even though it's buggy, even though it's unfinished, I think there's going to be a lot of people that are gonna stick with it for like a long time, or at the very least they'll like keep up with updates with it. So I think there's gonna be a very big community of Hightail players. Yeah, I fully agree with that. Let's see what else here. By the way, totally unrelated, but next time I'm on Minecraft Online, I should check your project in the end. It might be the largest build on the server, possibly. At least second place. Tell me what the name of it is. I definitely will, because I've done nothing on Minecraft Online recently, and I'd probably like to. I really need to get back to building my city, because basically the moment I got a Nexus, the moment I opened it up to people to visit, I just, like, stopped touching it, which I don't want it to be dead on arrival. But let's see. Stampy did a video exploring his lovely world in Hightail. How does that work? How did he do that? I know you can convert like 3D models to Hightail builds. Can you convert Minecraft worlds to Hightail? Or did he somehow convert it to a 3D model and then convert that to a Hightail? I don't know how exactly that works. It's very cool though. That is very cool. Maybe I'll check that out, because that, I mean, that's kind of, it's a little nostalgic. I didn't watch Stampy too much when I was younger, but again, like, Stampy, long nose, classic YouTuber. So, all right, I think it's probably about time to go into the mines. How do I make a torch? What do I need for that? Tree sap and plant fiber? I think I have both of those. Tree sap, plant fiber. Yeah, let's make a ton of torches. Just like a ridiculous amount so that we can stay down there forever. And let's make, what else do I need? Oh, I need more plant fiber to make pickaxes. I have 2 pickaxes, is probably fine. Let's go ahead and put this away. I need to make another chest as well, don't I? Make another chest. Actually, 2 more chests for that matter. There we go. Also, I gotta say, I love that in this game, it will take stuff from like chests nearby you and you don't have to have it all in your inventory. I love that. I think Power World does it the same way. It is so much nicer than in Minecraft where you have to have your, 500 chest storage system perfectly, like everything perfectly laid out, or else you're gonna have to look through it for 20 minutes to find the one thing you need. So much nicer. That just takes from any chests that are nearby. Way better. Chat GPT solved all your command line problems. Yeah, that too. I think nowadays a lot of people are using like AI and stuff, which will definitely make Linux easier to use. So, but then again, I guess if you're the type of person that uses that, Windows has one built in and Linux doesn't. At least not that I know. Maybe there is some form of Linux that does. I really haven't got a clue. You use, what is that sound? What are you? I'm gonna stay here and beat you up, because I don't want to get hit by you. I think that's a wolf. I think that's what I'm looking at. But it looks like a really, like a mean wolf, not a normal one. This is like demon wolf. What's it called? Is it just normal wolf meat? I have no idea. Also, I think that's the first animal I've seen drop medium hide. I honestly kind of thought it was a myth, like a myth or something that wasn't added to the game yet, because I kept seeing medium hide as like a crafting ingredient, and I killed 50 animals when I was playing. For what? Can you not? I'm trying to have a conversation here. I killed like 50 animals when I was playing for the video, and I never found them, so I guess they come from wolves. You use Linux for document and social media accounts, and then all your work on a Windows boot. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, Windows probably does have better compatibility for like some productivity stuff, but I mean nowadays I think Linux is pretty good. Like it supports. I know it supports DaVinci Resolve. It probably supports like Premiere and Vegas. I really don't know, but I know it supports DaVinci Resolve. It supports like LibreOffice. I could, if I switched over to Linux right now, I could make all my videos exactly the same. Like I wouldn't have to really change anything. I don't even think I'd have to change the programs I use. I'd maybe have to use a different video editor, but I mean Linux is pretty good for it nowadays. It might be buggier, could be, because there's so many different versions of Linux, but I think pretty decent for productivity stuff. I wouldn't have an issue with that. It's just there's certain games that don't support it, and it's complicated to get stuff set up, and that's kind of the main problem. We got Hightail before GTA 6. Yeah, we did. But, they also delayed GTA 6 like twice. I don't even know when it's releasing now. Isn't it like summer of 2026? Isn't that when it's supposed to come out? And it originally was supposed to be, I think originally it was supposed to be out now, right? Like, wasn't it supposed to be out by late 2025? Another glitch, the AI in this wolf is just, maybe I should count my blessings that the AI is broken, because this guy does a lot of damage. I might die here. I didn't die, but I got close. You wonder if Stone Consumer will join the stream. I don't know who that is, but now I'm wondering it. You put the thought in my head. I want to see him. I want to ask him why he consumes stone. Is it like a My Strange Addiction thing, or like what, Place is called Ichikawa in Minecraft Online. It does have a wiki page as well. Oh, you're Obsidian. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely check that out. That seems interesting. Is it like a... I mean, I'm assuming by the name it's like a Japanese-inspired city in the end. That's pretty interesting. You use Lightmatica to convert it into a schematic, and then use a Hightail converter mod. Interesting. I mean, that's very cool. I might have to convert some Minecraft worlds to Hightail and test that out then. Because that sounds promising. Thoughts on making a video titled, I am the first person to get banned on 2B2T. I don't know if you're the first one. They've probably done that at least a couple times. Didn't they ban, what was that one, like, infamous, is it Pop Bob? What is that sound? That's another wolf, I think. There's so many wolves in these caves, but it's like angry at me through a wall. Didn't Pop Bob get banned at one point? Didn't that happen? I think there's a few people that did. And wasn't there another person named, like, Christian something that backdoored the server and they got banned? I'm pretty sure at least a couple people have gotten banned. But, if you're asking me about the clickbait value, yeah, I'm sure people would click that. Thoughts on prediction markets? I don't know what prediction markets are, so no thoughts on them. You might have to explain that to me. I have no idea. There's no Vegas effects on Linux. Very specific editing software, not Vegas Pro. Yeah, is Vegas effects one of those like weird Vegas spin-offs? I don't know why those exist. I don't know what any of them are, but I know there's like 6 of them now. Like Magic has Vegas Pro and Vegas Cut and Vegas Edit and Vegas Movie and Vegas Effects. And I don't know what any of them are. I assume Vegas Effects is supposed to be like a competitor to After Effects. But that's all I know. Let me make a bed so that I don't have to just wait until it's daytime. If I break this, I get plant fiber, right? I thought, does grass not give you plant fiber? What gives you plant fiber? How do I get this? Maybe bushes? Yeah, okay. These will work. This isn't a bush, this is a tree. That's fine. Yeah, I don't understand what the point of any of those are. I just use Vegas Pro. It works for everything. If I need something specialized, I just use After Effects and follow an online tutorial, honestly. Like, that's it. Can I? There we go. Aiden's bed, sure. Home sweet home. Let's see. Who do I think is going to win on Dream's newest video, Minecraft Speedrunner versus 5 Hunters Revival? Is Dream making videos again? Didn't he stop for like 2 years? It's premiering right now. That's interesting. I don't know. I don't know who will win. Who even plays in those videos? I know there's Dream, George Not Found, and Sapnap. Those are like the big 3, right? Who are the other ones? Who are the other few hunters? Priority banning is forced to using the normal queue. Perma banning is normal can't join ban. Talking about the second one. Yeah, I think that's what those other people did though, right? Or like they got actually banned, like couldn't join blacklisted ban. Vegas Effects, Hitfilm and Sony had a partnership and they made a green reskin of Hitfilm with only the compositor. Weird. Very weird. Seems like I don't have Super Chat enabled on YouTube. Okay, I'll probably enable that. I don't know, because I don't know how often I'm going to stream on the main channel. I'll probably still keep that to side channel. I don't know. I really haven't decided because I know everyone is telling me to just stream on the main channel. Like, oh my god, stop debating. Because I go back and forth on this like every year. I'm like, should I use Twitch? Should I use YouTube? Should I use YouTube but a second channel? Like, I can't decide. I'm so wishy-washy on that. But I know everyone wants me to use the main channel. I feel like it's a bad idea. I don't know why. Something deep within me tells me that the same people that watch, you know, Minecraft history videos don't want to see me play God of War 2018, but then at the same time, the people that watch those videos are saying they want to see me play God of War 2018 on the main channel. So like, I don't know what to do. I'm having a very weird internal conflict about that. But if I do continue streaming on the main channel for anything, then yeah, I'll turn on super chats and all that. Antfrost, awesome dude, and Bad Boy Halo. Isn't Antfrost like a speedrunner guy? I didn't know that he was part of that group. That's interesting. It feels like we're back in 2020 saying those names. Yeah, back in the time when Dream was like breaking YouTube, where every one of his videos would get 60 million views on day one, which insane. I don't even know how that happened. No one has been blacklisted before, even the backdoorers. Okay, maybe I've just been misinformed then. A reason might be seeing the live stream on top of your inbox and it's always there, causing people to get tilted and unsub. Yeah, that too as well. But at the same time, like, I watch Penguin Z0. He streams all the time. It's constantly on top of the subscription box, and I don't care in this. Like, I don't click them. I don't watch them. But I also don't care. I would never unsubscribe over it. Like, who cares? You definitely do music a lot more than editing, but even then you have to do a lot to get FL Studio potentially working on Linux, so you'd rather just boot into Windows. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about music software, but stuff like FL Studio, Ableton, if that doesn't really like work on Linux, I get not wanting to use it. That's completely understandable. All right, let's actually go into these caves now. I don't have any armor, so there's a real good chance I just die immediately, but I gotta get some copper or else I can't make armor. I mean, I can make leather armor, but I don't want to. So, we're gonna do copper. Why is every copper vein I find like 1 block big? I was finding so much before when I was... What is this? Is this copper too? Or is that something different? I think that's also copper. It just looks weird because of the blue light. I was finding so much when I played last time. I would have had like a stack by this point. There we go. There's actually a good bit here. There's Linux stalls like Reaper, but you got too comfortable with FL. Yeah, I do know about Reaper. I have heard about Reaper. But FL Studio is the classic. I think FL Studio is kind of like Vegas, where it's like, it may not be the industry standard. I know a lot of people use Ableton. A lot of people use, I think Apple has one. I don't know. I'm trying to think. It's not Final Cut. I think it's Apple that has it. There's one other one. People use like Opus. People use a bunch of stuff. But FL Studio, I think, is how everyone gets started the same way. Vegas is kind of what everyone starts with, and then you move on to Premiere, or you move on to After Effects, or you stay like me and just stubbornly refuse to learn anything new on those programs, but you get absolutely ridiculously cracked at using Vegas, and now you know how to do all the same stuff. Slightly less efficiently for a lot of them, probably, but, you know, it works for me. I can't complain. I feel like Vegas is a lot easier to learn than those are, though. Like, I am so incompetent when it comes to using stuff like Premiere Pro. It's crazy. I don't know how to zoom in. I don't know how to add text. Like, I'm bad at it. It's wild. But then I can do, like, 3D animation in Vegas, no problem. So it's... Maybe one of these days I'll learn how to do it, but I don't do subtitles in my videos all that often, which is what I think a lot of people use things like Premiere for. That's, I think, a big part of the reason why it's recommended for so many people. Almost everyone I know that switched from Vegas to Premiere has done it because of subtitles being like 1,000 times easier. But nowadays, I guess you don't really even need to switch over because there's like a bunch of AI subtitle tools. And I think there's even some newer plugins that'll do the same sort of stuff on Vegas. Plus, they're adding a lot of cool new features in like recent versions of Vegas, so it honestly might be just as good. Who knows? Thoughts on Apple's competitor to the new Meta glasses that have a screen inside them? Is that the Apple Vision Pro? Is that new? That's not new. Hasn't that been out for a little while? Anyways, I thought it was cool. Like, I haven't used it, but I did see the like announcement for it, and people said it was supposed to be like really crazy, insanely immersive, like way better quality than anything else that has come out, like even the Meta glasses. Oh, but you still look like a dweeb if you're wearing it. That's kind of the main issue, is that all of them, like all these VR headsets and goggles and stuff, look really stupid. So they're gonna have to figure out how to fix that, or else it'll never be, like, nobody will ever want to do metaverse stuff if being in it makes you look like the stupidest person ever. But you know, there are some that are better looking though. I know there's one called the like Big Screen Beyond or something like that, which is supposed to be pretty decent. I've seen videos of people with it, and it's a lot better, but it's still not perfect. Does this pickaxe drop whatever this is that I'm picking up? What am I picking up, by the way? Iron? Okay, cool. No, normal size glasses. You can walk into any Apple store to try the Vision Pro. I don't think I have an Apple store near me. I gotta be real, I don't know if I've ever seen an Apple store in person. I know they exist. I've seen them in YouTube videos. I've seen YouTube videos of people in China where there's Apple stores, but I haven't seen one anywhere that I've ever been. HitFilm's death was devastating to you. You vouched for HitFilm more than anyone. Yeah, I don't know much about HitFilm, but I mean, I know it was really respected. I know that much. I didn't know it died, actually. I didn't know that they got rid of it, but I know it's like a really respected thing in the industry. So rest in peace. I'm sure it was not a great death. I don't know what happened. I don't know why it had to get merged or bought out, or maybe they just, you know, wanted money. It's probably just money. What is that noise? That is a noise I have never heard while playing this game. That sounded like a witch. Like a Minecraft witch. I'm gonna keep mining and pretend I didn't hear it. Big Screen Beyond is just the current best VR head. What is that? Oh, it's you. Why do you sound like that, man? I'm not gonna do anything to you. I'm gonna leave you up there. I want you to sit on that oh, there's stairs. Okay, maybe I will do something to you. You just wait. Be patient. Wait your turn. But for now, you just sit up there and think about your weird voice. Think about the fact that you sound like a Minecraft witch. Terrible death. Imagine getting bought out by an AI stock image company that has never been in charge of any NLE or compositor. Yeah. Rough. Very rough. But I haven't really noticed any super big problems since Magic's bought Vegas at the very least. Because I have been using it since before that. I've been using Vegas since Pro 13, I think. Which I actually think was the last Sony version. I haven't really noticed any big problems between 13 and 14, which is when Magic bought it, or anything after that. As far as I can tell, they've actually been pretty good on support. Like, it still has some stability issues, which it had before. It crashes now, it crashed then. I don't know why they can't fix them, because sometimes the crashes are really stupid, like, I don't know, undoing an audio event. So, like, I'll drag in a song, and then I'll be like, you know what, that song doesn't sound good in this video. Undo, and then it just crashes, and it's like, why? You can't handle one audio file? Really? Okay, cool. But besides, you know, some of the stability stuff, I haven't really had any issues with it. Like, they've added a lot of cool new features. It's honestly made my life easier. So, I appreciate that. Alright, how much copper and iron do we have? We've got 19 iron and 25 copper. Or 30 copper. Or 55 copper. Is 55 copper's gotta be enough for a full set of armor, though, right? Like, surely. I know it needs more than in Minecraft. I know it's not like 8754 for chestplate, leggings, helmet, boots. I know it's a little more. But surely 55 is enough for a full set, right? And then that iron, hopefully, is enough for a full set of tools. So we can do full iron tools and then full copper armor. I think that'll be a good start. Hightail gameplay just reminds you of Minecraft survival with a knockoff style. Nothing that's pulling you in. Early game is too similar to Minecraft. I guess early games, sort of, but later game, like, yeah, when you first start, the first hour, yeah, it's definitely very Minecraft-esque. But is that the one I dropped? That is the one I dropped. When you first start, yeah, it's definitely very Minecraft-esque, but I think there is so much more in terms of the world than Minecraft has ever had. Like, just like, for example, look at the amount of structures that we've visited. Like, in a normal Minecraft world, by this point, you would have maybe found a village. And that's about it. Like, that's all you would have found, is maybe one village. And in total, there's really not a lot of stuff you can find. Like, think of how many things are even possible to find in the Minecraft overworld. There's, like, villages. There's the mansions. Pillager outposts. You can find strongholds and mine shafts underground. I think there's jungle and desert temples. There's a couple of newer ones. They added, what, trials and, like, ruins? Something ruins? I don't remember the full name of them, but that's it. That's, like, all that exists. And it's going to take you forever if you want to find all of those. In Hightail, where did I come from? I thought I came from there, but there's no... Did I come from here? I think I see light. Okay, this must be where I came from then. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, no. Oh my god. Leave me alone. What do I do here? I guess I just mine straight up, because I'm not dealing with those wolves. They do way too much damage. But just think of how many things that we've seen here. Like, underground, we've instantly found some sort of, like, goblin colony. That's whatever those stairs were, so we'll have to come back and explore that in a sec. We found, like, some towers. We found that little guy's house underground. We found... Let's see, what else was there? There was the Quebec tree village thing. You spawn in a structure as well. Like, there's so much more to the actual world itself than Minecraft has. So that's super interesting to me, at least. I mean, I know that might be, or might not be appealing to everybody, but that's really interesting to me. And also, like I was talking about earlier, there's so many more, like, mobs and animals all over the place compared to Minecraft, and they look different. It's not just this, like, in Minecraft, when you see a pig, well, bad example because they just added new textures for pigs. In Minecraft, when you see a witch, it's the same witch every time. I've seen 5,000 witches in Minecraft, and I'll tell you what, they've looked the same every time. But in here, you know, you could see 1,000 Chorks, and you might only see a certain variant of it one time. Like, you could play this game for 2 years and run into one, and you're like, wow, I've never seen this before, which you can't do that with Minecraft. In Minecraft, you can play for, like, 2 weeks, and you've seen everything. You've seen everything there is to see. So, I feel like the art style is trying to be itself. The Minecraft style is limiting it hard, so things look out of place. Kind of a little bit. I'm not a huge fan of the art style in Hytale, but, like, I thought it would bother me way more than it does. Like, watching videos of it is terrible. Playing it, 10 minutes in, I'm already used to it. Like, it's really not a huge deal. What do I need to start making armor? That's got to be our plan. Actually, I might start making iron stuff first, but okay, so I need a furnace for sure. I need a blacksmith's anvil, which needs copper. Okay, I just need copper ingots, which I'm about to make anyways, so that's fine. Let's put this here. Alright, let's see. Copper ore. Nope, that's fuel. Copper ore. What do I use for fuel? Wood, right? I can just use wood. Yeah, actually, charcoal might be better. Let's start with that. So put that in there. Can I thought you could smelt something to make charcoal. Oh no, okay, that's what it was. It makes charcoal on its own, smelting things. Okay, cool. Oh my god. Put that there, put this there, start. Fine. Okay, yeah, I think the art style, I think if you play, I don't know if you have played it, maybe you've only watched it, but at least for me, playing it, I got used to it so fast. But at the same time, I think when texture packs start coming out for this game, and there's like a couple of them, not a lot, but maybe, I don't know, there's got to be at least like 20 or 30 out by now, right? I think when texture packs start coming out for this game, they will kind of erase that issue. Like, you'll be able to play this with the same graphics as Minecraft if you want to. Or if not, I'm sure you can find something that's more suited to your tastes. Like, Minecraft has RPG packs, it has cartoony packs, it has Minecraft but more detailed packs, think like Faithful. So I'm sure that will exist in Hytale if it doesn't already, which will probably solve that issue for a lot of people. Again, like, that might not fix it for you, but things in this game look like they don't belong there. I don't necessarily think so. I honestly think that the world is pretty cohesive. Like, I feel like all the mobs fit the game well. I feel like, honestly, very, very cohesive style. I haven't had any issues with that. You're also embodying the idea of Minecraft but better, the same as, or it's also embodying the idea of Minecraft but better, same as Power World's Pokemon but better. Yeah, but the same thing. Power World to me isn't Pokemon but better. It's just Pokemon but different. Pokemon but taken in a different direction. Power World is Pokemon if you took it in a like sandbox survival direction. And Hytale is Minecraft if you took it in like a story-based RPG direction. It's taking the game in a very new direction that I think is very welcome and meshes really well. At least with what I've seen so far. I don't know how the story mode's going to be. It's not out yet. I can't review it. Can't talk about that. But so far, I'm quite pleasantly surprised at how well everything works together in this game. It's like it's pretty cohesive. Again, maybe that's just to me. I have seen a fair amount of criticism for it, but I like it. Like, I thoroughly enjoy it. So, all right, let's see. So, blacksmith's anvil. Can we make an iron sword? We can. Give me that. All right, and then armor's workbench. Let's start making some copper. So we need 6, 11, 5, 9, and then a shield would probably be a good idea too. Can we get a tanning rack? What does that need? What do we need for a tanning rack? 3 light hide. I don't think I have any light hide. So that might be an issue. Let's go kill some things and get some hide so that we can actually start tanning things and make armor, because we need hide for armor. I think even if you're not doing leather armor, you still need hide. So what if do squirrels drop hide? If I beat you up, will you drop something? No, I just feel bad for what I've done. I just feel really bad. I'm too scared to fight you. RPG to sandbox, sandbox to RPG. Yeah, I guess Pokemon kind of is an RPG. Yeah, pretty much. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But I do think it's good. I know rabbits drop leather, but rabbits of this size do not drop leather. I gotta go kill a big one. You definitely don't drop leather, and I don't even want to look at you. Strangely, what does drop leather is chickens. Why do chickens drop leather? Or not leather, hide. Why do they drop hide? Chickens don't have hide. That's not a thing. Like, there's feathers, but I can't turn feathers into armor in real life. Why do they drop hide in this game? It's weird. Is that rabbit big? This rabbit, I think, is big enough. I think if they're dark gray, that's just a big enough. Also, what a fat rabbit. Look how big this rabbit is. Like, compared to me. How do I... Oh my god. Let's see if I can get... Okay, it's running away from me. I can't get in that 5. That rabbit is like 60% of my size. That rabbit is like 4 feet tall, man. That's ridiculous. Alright, there's some hide. That should be enough for a tanning rack, I think. That squirrel was hilarious. What does squirrel taste like? I don't know. Have I had squirrel? I don't think I've had squirrel. I've had rabbit. Rabbit's good. Haven't had squirrel. I've heard squirrel's very gamey. But I heard that from reading Hunger Games. So, like, I don't know. Not something I've ever tried. I also realize now I've been completely ignoring my Twitch chat. So, hey mate, how are you doing? Hello. I'm doing great. I'm doing wonderful. Alright, is this still... Yeah, it's got... let's put that in there. Where's our iron? Let's throw that in. Alright. So now, I think we can start... Now we can make our tanning rack. Which means we can start tanning some hide. There we go. Okay, cool. And then to make armor, we need light leather. Thorium needs medium leather. Cobalt and everything else needs... What is storm leather? Are there storm cows? What does that mean? But yeah, we need light leather, which we do not have a lot of. Is there a way to craft medium hide into medium leather? Like, can I just cut it in half? Is that a thing I can do? Let's see. Really does not look like it. No. Okay. Well, let's put the hide we do have in here. That's medium. There's light. I guess I'll put the medium hide in there as well. Whatever. It's fine. Let's also make a campfire, because we got to start cooking some of this meat. We have way too much just like raw meat and stuff that I'm not going to be able to do anything with. What else can be cooked? I can cook corn. I can roast some corn. Sure, why not? And then we need fuel. So there's a bunch of charcoal in here. Just put that in there. Cool. What else? We can roast some mushrooms. More mushrooms, carrot, wild meat, pumpkin. Let's see what else is in here. Is there any food in here that we haven't? Probably cauliflower. We can probably cook that, right? How about green flat cap mushroom? Hi, hello croissants, welcome back. Am I support of Aiden Raw? Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. No. The answer is no. It doesn't matter what he's doing. The answer is no. The answer is always no. I'm never in support of him. I don't care what he's doing. What just happened to my... Oh, okay. They're all turning to roast vegetables. I see. So it doesn't... Whatever vegetable you have, it just instantly becomes roast vegetable. I guess that's probably a good way to do it so that you don't have to have, like in Minecraft, you can have cooked rabbit and cooked steak and cooked pork chop and cooked chicken and cooked mutton and cooked, like, this just kind of puts it all together. So that's nice. Let me put all this in here. This will be our food chest. So there's our veggies. Coconut I can't cook. Okay, cool. Alright. What about speed? Would I trust speed with executive power? I think if you're asking if I trust a streamer to govern the United States, like, brother, no. No, I would not. You enjoy the stream and love the vibe? You want to ask me something? Yeah, sure, whatever. Go ahead. Yeah, no, I'm not trusting IShowSpeed with much. To be fair, though, I don't think he's nearly as bad as Aiden Ross. God, Aiden Ross is bad enough. I feel ashamed to share the same name. It's rough. It's a rough position to be in. I got to be real. I'm not a fan of him existing. I wish we could go back like 7 years when he was just freestyling with like Ski Mask the Slept God on stream. Way better version of him. I mean, I didn't love him then, but like that's normal behavior. Nothing he's done in the last 5 years has been normal behavior. I don't want anything to do with him. All right. So, I guess we'd better... I'm gonna put this in here just so I don't lose it. We gotta go slaughter some more animals. I don't have nearly enough leather. I'm gonna need like 1 billion to craft my armor. I didn't actually check how much I need. Probably should have done that. That probably would have been wise. But I don't make wise decisions, so... You know, whatever, that's life. I just realized that this music is coming from YouTube Music and not from Hightail. I also just realized this isn't Minecraft Volume Alpha anymore. Okay, whatever. I'm fine with it. What's on the autoplay? Let me just make sure it's not gonna, like, go to something crazy in 5 minutes. No, it's just all, like, chill music like this. Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure that, like, the next queued up thing wasn't death metal. You think Aiden is actually a normal person off stream and is relatively smart? He puts on the class clown persona to make a living. I think there are some streamers that do that. I don't think he's one of them, because I think even 7 years ago when he was making normal content, he still didn't seem like a super smart guy. I think he's just an actual, like, bumbling moron. I think he's stupid. But that's just me. That's just me. I think he's dumb. I don't like it. I think Speed is like a pretty normal person off stream. I think Speed is someone who's relatively intelligent. I don't think Aiden Ross is. But hot take, you know, hot take. Okay, can I sleep yet? It is clearly becoming nighttime. It is dark. I can see that it is dark. The sun is setting. Let me sleep. Why can't I sleep during the day? Why do none of these games have nap mechanics? Minecraft needs a nap mechanic. Hytale needs a nap mechanic. I can nap in real life. Why can't I do it in my video game? Okay, seriously, how long do I have to wait? 40? I'm not waiting that. That's so many minutes. I know that's not real life minutes, but still, I just can't be bothered. I don't want to wait that long. I guess I'll just go foraging. I can't go out and find animals. If I explore too far away, I'm gonna get murked by the like skeletons the moment they spawn. I have no armor. Even a wolf would have nearly killed me. Like 6 or 7 hits, I would have been dead. You put thought into it about a year ago, and you personally act like a goofball because you want to be a fun person with a fun life. I mean, yeah, that's fine. I just don't think he does that. I think I mean, he definitely like plays things up for a stream. Every streamer does. That's normal. But I also think he's just dumb. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. He does not strike me as a person with many thoughts inside his head in general. Not even smart thoughts, just thoughts in general. I think he just kind of operates off like instinct. he's like a wild animal. He's like the wolf in Hightail. He just operates off instinct. And sometimes his brain stops working just like the wolf did. 6-7, ah ha ha ha. Yeah, so that's kind of, you know, the type of humor he has too. I understand he's going for humor, but I don't find him funny either. So he's just really not appealing to me in the slightest. But tier 2 what would a tier 2 furnace do? Upgrading reduces smelting times and increases storage capacity. Well, that's cool, but I need, what is this, thorium and cobalt, and I don't know where those are. So we'll see if we can find them, I guess. Oh, I ran out of wood. Give me some more. All right, let's make, what can we make? Badlax? Because can a badlax chop down trees? I assume not. Well then let's just make it in here. Iron hatchet cuts down trees, and then an iron pickaxe would be good too. So let's make that. That uses up leather. Everything uses up leather. I need leather. Where are all the animals at? There were so many before. It's like barren. This is so barren. There's green grass, there's flowers everywhere. And there's about 2 chipmunks and 1 rabbit, and that's all there is here. Okay, I see some stuff on the other side. I see deer. They probably dropped something. There's a rabbit over there. There's a bear over there that's scaring me. Probably it was the same one not the same one in the ocean. I was wrong. Instantly proved myself wrong there. Okay. Let's get as much of this hide as we can. We're going to probably need, I don't know, like 15, 20 pieces, and then I think we'll be good to head back. Alright, let's see. The big question, do deer drop leather? And more importantly, am I going to be able to catch up to them? I don't think I can. I'm too slow and my stamina is not... I don't want to deal with... Well, do wolf drop hide? No, they drop medium hide. Foxes want to kill me. Well, you might... I don't think any of those things are going to give me what I need. I'm just going to ignore them. Do zombies have arrows in this game? I don't know what that means. Like, can they shoot a bow and arrow? Probably. I think there are zombies that can shoot a bow and arrow. I also don't know if I've even seen a zombie yet. I gotta be real. I've only seen skeletons and, like, torques and goblins and stuff. I don't know if I've even seen any zombies. Okay, please tell me you drop hide. Chickens do. Surely you do. I didn't get any from that, but that might just be bad luck. Please drop some. Okay, so chickens drop hide, but big, fat, bigger chicken doesn't? Like, what? Why? Okay, I see pigs. Please tell me they drop something. Please tell me they're not baby pigs. Okay, they aren't. They aren't. I don't know, they're really tiny. Why? These pigs are smaller than the rabbits. That's one thing this game has got to figure out. Like, the size of animals is not remotely consistent. I don't know what animals Simon has seen in his life, but the pigs are like 1 foot long and the rabbits are like 4 feet tall. It's weird. It is downright strange, the size of animals in this game. Called a turkey a fatter chicken. I wasn't sure whether it was a turkey or not. I gotta be real. But like, if it is a turkey, do turkeys not have hides, but chickens do? Like, what is the difference? I don't get it. I don't understand. Why does one have hide and the other doesn't? They are almost the same thing. Even in real life. Are there snakes or ants in Hightail? Ants, I don't know. Snakes, there are. I haven't seen any of them on stream yet, but there are snakes. I think there might be a clip of it in my Hightail video, because I saw some snakes in the caves in Borea. I don't know if that's like the only place they spawn, but that's where I saw them. So there definitely are snakes. There might be more than one kind of snake. It'd be kind of cool if there was, like, if there was like rattlesnakes and vipers, and you know, they all had different amounts of venom, so you'd have your poison would either do more damage or last longer. That would be kind of interesting. But yeah, for sure there are snakes. I don't know about ants. I haven't seen any, at least. Okay. I know that fox is going to attack me when I get close to it, but I want to solve the problem of not having hide and answer my question of whether foxes even drop any. Honestly, it's like 50-50. Like, some of these animals should be dropping hide and don't. Let's see. This fox is running away. Huh. Did that drop any? That did not. It dropped meat, didn't drop hide. Which, again, what is the consistency in this game? Chickens drop hides and foxes don't? Really? Okay, cool. Man, this music is going crazy right now. What are you? You think a frog drops hide? You think I can make frog leather? Alright, what are you? Can I kill you? Is this like a mountain goat or something? I think it's a fat mountain goat, which probably does not drop light hide, but I'm gonna kill one anyways just to see. Drops heavy hide. And it's some kind of cow. What can I do with heavy hide? Can I not? I don't think I can process it into... Wow, that is a ugly looking beast. Alright. So foxes don't. Skeletons obviously don't. Cows, I think, might also be heavy hide, but I'll try anyways and see. What do they drip? Medium hide. Okay. If I kill... I'm gonna feel bad if this doesn't give me anything, but if I kill a baby cow, will that give me light leather? I feel so sad. I'm so sorry for what I've done. That's gonna get me canceled in a couple years. That's the end of my career. That clip's gonna resurface. You're gonna call me a psychopath. I feel like one. That's ridiculous. Nothing in this game makes sense as far as leather goes. It's just random. I think it's just whatever they felt like. They might have even had, like, spin the wheel for which animals get hide, which animals get useful drops, and which ones don't. Have I seen the penguin on my feed? Not a clue. I've seen penguins, like, in general. Is this where my base is? Is that what this is over here? I think that is. Which is good, because I just realized now I have no idea. Like, I did not set up my... Oh, wait. This waypoint thing at the top tells me. I haven't been looking at that at all. So I guess that means there's a Forgotten Temple this way and this way. And there is nothing else useful I need to know. I've seen penguins in general. I don't know what penguin you're referring to, but I've seen penguins for sure. That much is true. Let's take all this out. What else? Is there anything I have to cook? I don't think so. No. Apparently I can cook tree sap, which is interesting. Alright, take this out. Let's put in our light hides. Oh my god, that's barely enough for anything. I need 7 light leather for just a chest plate. All that last, like, 10 minutes of killing animals is enough for 1 piece of armor. Dude. This is... Oh my god, that's awful. That's the worst thing ever. All right, I guess. Fine. Let me put some meat in here. Start cooking this. I have like 1 billion mushrooms. That would be nice, I guess. Yeah, this is gonna take so long, isn't it? Where's my heavy hide at? I just put that in there, but I know I have more than one, don't I? I was wrong. I don't. Oh my god, it's gonna take forever. Is there a Hightail girlfriend mod? There actually is. There actually is, and I only know this because the person that made it got mad they weren't invited to the Hightail team. Like some Hightail modder got invited to their team, like officially, which by the way, super cool of Hypixel Studios, like to be supporting the community like that off rip. Like that's dope. But someone like quote retweeted it, and it was a person who made the Minecraft Jenny mod, but in Hightail, and they're like, why am I not accepted? And I don't think it was a joke. I think they were fully serious and like disappointed that Hypixel Studios didn't reach out to them, which is hilarious to me. The penguin leaving the flock heading off to explore Toot Mountains by itself. That is not, but I don't know if it was you or someone else. Someone posted it in the Discord, so I have seen that. Also, I have not explored farming in this game, so if I keep making Hightail streams, I might have to see what carrot seeds and like what the farming is like in this game. We have lettuce seeds, we got carrot seeds. I don't know if there's anything else. I'm gonna take all my seeds and put them in here. Alright, we got 7 leather. That's at least enough for an iron. Do we not have... How many iron ingots do we only have? 11 iron ingots? Wait. I don't need leather for copper. Huh. Okay. Well then, maybe we'll just chill out, not worry about leather right now. We'll just make this instead. So, wait, I did just craft that, did I not? Where did it go? It's not in my inventory. Did I accidentally cancel it? Oh, it automatically equipped. Okay, cool. Alright, so there we go. Full armor. I guess I'll make an iron shield with my iron, because, you know, why not? Alright, let's go ahead. Put away our crappy tools. We don't need these anymore. Scrap. How is a scrap sword compared to an iron sword? Not a clue. It does not tell me. Is there a way to see how much damage it does? Like, what if I... No, I really don't think there is. Okay, I'm just going to assume we don't need it. I'm just going to assume it's not going to be helpful to us. Let's go ahead and put shield there. I want to take 1 torch and have that in my offhand as well so that I can light things up if I need to. And then we need food. Probably some more torches would be a good idea. What are we missing for that? Plant fiber? Okay, cool. Alright, and now we can venture a little deeper into the mines. We need to get some iron first before we can make any iron armor. I also probably should get like a bucket of water. Nah, I'm sure it'll be fine. What is this, by the way? What are these slots for? Are these for like talismans that I don't know about? Find the Forgotten Temple to learn more. Okay, you know what? Maybe we'll do that first. Let's go to the Forgotten Temple. How far away is it? So there's one far that way, and then there's another one that's like closer to spawn. So let's go to this one. I don't know what this this is, by the way. I did unlock the Forgotten Temple last time I played, but I had not seen anything in my inventory. Like, I didn't see anything change. So, literally no idea what that does. Give me these berries. I'm gonna run out of food. I didn't bring my meat with me. I should have. Oh my god. Don't chase me. Just let me get the berries. Just let me get the berries. That's all I want. Leave me alone. I really don't like that third person is like inverted in Hytale. Feels very disorienting. There we go. Okay. Where is it? Forgotten Temple Gateway. So I know we're going to have to smack some sense into a golem, I believe, on our way. Do foxes really never drop leather? They really don't. They only drop meat. Wow. That's sad. Okay, yeah, so the gateway is like right under us. Where's the entrance? Because I don't... here it is. Okay. I wonder, is it the same enemy every time, or is there something new down here this time around? I'm gonna steal these. I don't know if they're useful at all, but I'm stealing them anyways. Should be fruit up there. Fruit up here. Is there anything behind? No, there is not. Okay, is it the same guy? It is, yeah. It's the same little, like, stone, moss, golem thing. I don't think it'll take very long to kill, though, because last time, once it got a 9 sword, I killed it in, like, 5 seconds. No, I should probably be using my shield, shouldn't I? Hold on. Okay, there we go. There we go, yeah. Literally, like, a 10-second fight. Ever played Pixel Gun 3D? I have. Pixel Gun 3D is a classic. I've played it quite a few times. I played it a lot when I was younger, and then I reinstalled it somewhat recently, and I played a little bit, and I enjoyed it. But it was like, it was laggy, and I would crash just randomly, and I couldn't be bothered, so I ended up uninstalling it. Alright, so we got an emerald. Very cool. What do I use that for? Can I trade that with something? I probably can trade that like in Minecraft, right? Also, speaking of Minecraft, we're actually back to the Minecraft soundtrack now. So just random ambient music. Alright, is there any more chests in here? Did we get all of them? I thought there was one over in this corner somewhere, but I guess I'm wrong. Maybe back here? No. Okay, whatever. That's fine. Let's head through the portal. See what they've got for us. I'm not going to bother with this rubble. I don't think I need it for anything. Hytale itself is disorienting? Nah, it's fine. I like it. It's not disorienting me. Very chill. What are my thoughts in AI taking over coding, making games in assembly, finally giving us insanely realistic visuals and graphics that run easier? I haven't heard of anything about making games in assembly, but I suppose AI could probably do that, yeah. AI taking over coding doesn't bother me. AI taking over game development does. Because, like, if somebody has a really cool, unique idea, but they don't know how to code, like, they just haven't got the slightest clue, and they don't have the budget to hire somebody, but they have a really cool idea and they make a game out of it using AI to code it. I think that's cool. I think that's a good thing. That opens it up for a lot of people. But nowadays, AI is... I don't know why I said nowadays, as if 10 years ago was different. But in the current state of gaming, AI is less of a help new and experienced people code games thing, and more of a make cheap slop to release on Steam for $10 using AI voiceovers and AI art and free Unity assets and just garbage, or help AAA companies save a couple $1 million on their games, but at the cost of everything being awful because you could just tell that the story was written by AI and it's not written well, or the art was drawn by AI and it's not drawn well. Like there have been a couple games that have released pretty recently where it's like any group of writers would know that this is terrible. It just feels so like stiff. It doesn't even feel human. It doesn't even feel like a poorly written story. It feels like it's not a story. It feels like it's words that make sentences, and that's it. Like there's nothing more to it. I think a lot of games are like that. But there we go. Unlock the memory features. Very cool. But I do think that, you know, if it allows people that don't like know how to code to start doing stuff like that would be cool. That would be great. And I'm sure some people have used it for that, but right now I don't think that's kind of the main market for it, especially in a time when, you know, like what was it, Samsung or Hynix or the other Crucial, one of those three, I think it might have been Crucial, just pulled out of the memory game, and is now selling only to AI data centers, not to, you know, guys casually trying to use AI, but like for big, huge companies. And I don't think that's a good thing. I don't think anything good will come from that. But I haven't really heard anyone mention the idea of using AI to code games in assembly. I suppose theoretically that would make them run easier, I guess. But I've literally never heard anything about that. It's an interesting idea though. I mean, if that actually works, that would be cool. ChatGPT is gonna go bankrupt in a year. Why would ChatGPT go bankrupt in a year? Aren't they like ridiculously rich? I mean, I know that they're ridiculously rich and also bleeding a ton of money, but like Meta has bled like $10 billion a year for like the last 4 years, and they're still fine. Why does that rabbit have a... What did that mean? It was like a little symbol outside. It was like a potion. Whoever thought that using a robot would get you canceled. I don't think it gets you canceled. Like, I'm not saying to cancel anyone for... Okay, what does this mean? What does this symbol mean? Does that mean it added a memory? I thought that's maybe what it means, but it flashed like 3 times, so surely that's not what it is, right? Because otherwise it would only do it once. I don't know, whatever. No, I'm not saying to like cancel anyone for using AI. I just think on a AAA scale, it makes worse games, and it's a way to stop paying good workers. But I do think it would be cool to see like basically coding noobs use it. I think that is one potential very good use of it, because it'll help a lot of people get into the industry. And, you know, I think a lot of those people won't just only let AI code everything forever. I think a lot of them will let AI code the basics, and then they'll be like, oh, I want to do this really cool specialized thing, but AI doesn't know how to do it. Let me do some research. And AI might even be able to help them do that. So I do think it has good uses for sure, but I do not like people using it to just make garbage games that they know are garbage, but they just want quick cash. I also don't like big companies using it to steal work from people that work hard and have trained for, you know, decades. I think that's pretty lame, in my opinion. Because they're ridiculously funded, haven't turned a profit, and the funds are running out in a year. I'm sure ChatGPT will find a way to make a profit. I mean, just... I don't know. They'll figure it out. I'm sure there's a way to do it. It means their biologically enhanced chicken, unorganic meat, gets you to have poison effects in Hightail. Ah. So I got the GMO Hightail chicken. Cool. Alright, well, I'm sure that'll make a delicious snack later. Okay, it must be the memory feature. I don't know why it flashes 3 times. That's weird, but it has to be the memory feature. I can't imagine anything else. Also, we're finally getting a lot of leather now, so we might actually be able to make some iron armor once we go back in the mines. Okay, I'm really curious. Do frogs drop hide? Because I know frog leather is like a thing in real life. Are you gonna drop something? No. Okay. Well. Oh well. Lab, you totally made that up. Yeah, I figured. I figured there was not organic and unorganic meat in Hightail. That'd be a crazy system for them to have. But all right, let's do raw wild meat, raw chicken. Turn that on. You can get. Where's the rest of my charcoal? There we go. All right. And then let's cook the rest of this iron and this copper. We'll put some more oak in there. There we go. You can cook wheat? What does wheat cook into? It just becomes roasted vegetable. Huh. I can't imagine roasted wheat is very yummy, though. Like, I can't imagine that's a very pleasant thing to eat. But maybe it is. What is this noise? Oh, it's from my sword. That's kind of annoying. I hope they get rid of that, because that sucks. Wait. Okay, yeah, water lilies can't be. Also, you can roast wheat, but you can't roast an apple? I've roasted apple. Again, I've done that in real life. I know you can. Why does the game not let me do it? That's weird. Alright. Wheat. And mushroom skewers. Let's put the hide in the tanning rack. And then we need to make another chest. I don't have enough wood. I need to go chop down some trees, don't I? Let me go chop down some trees. What is this song that's playing? Isn't this that one, like, TikTok edit song? I swear I've heard this before. Isn't this for, what do they call it? They call it, like, core edits. It's just, like, depressing, like, interviews. And I don't even get the point of it. It's, like, depressing Joe Rogan clips or something. But I swear that that's what this song is from. And I don't want to be reminded of depressing Joe Rogan clips. So I'm going to skip it. What about converting existing games into assembly, causing them to run more efficiently? I mean, I don't see why not. Maybe, sure. Well, no, I feel like there's no one that would do that. Like, I feel like no one would really bother, except maybe some live service games that want to switch their engine, but I can't imagine that's a really common thing. Like, I know Hytale did that, and I think RuneScape not too long ago did that, where they, like, went from Java to C++ or something. But I think it's exceedingly rare that a game is just like, you know what, let's change our engine. I don't feel like most, like, even if they knew it was free and easy and wouldn't have a single bug, I just don't think most games, most companies would bother. I feel like as long as it runs, it's fine. Maybe for some, like, really intensive games, like some Unreal Engine 5 stuff, but... And also, another thing is that I think Unreal Engine 5 or whatever probably has something in their license that says you can't just convert your game made with our engine into assembly and bypass using Unreal Engine. Like, I'm sure that will raise some issues of, like, copyright infringement. So, I don't know whether any of that will actually ever end up happening, but... I guess we'll have to see, because I know... What is this? It looks like stone mushrooms. Are these mushrooms? What is this? I don't know. I guess we'll have to see, though, because I think the next couple of years there's got to be a lot of laws made about AI, because right now it's just, like, completely unregulated, and I can't imagine that stays the case forever, or even for a while. And then after that, then, you know, maybe this whole assembly thing to make games run better will actually happen. I guess it would be cool if, you know, you could run like Cyberpunk 2077 on your Game Boy because it's all in assembly. Will this game ever come to Steam? You know what? I will check right now. I think it's on Steam already. Or if it's not on Steam, I know it's coming to it. But I'm pretty sure it's already there. Let me see. Okay, Steam's not even... Oh, okay, there we go. It's logging in. Let me see, because I'm like 90% sure that they said it's on Steam. Or coming to Steam. Let's see. Okay, it's not on Steam yet. It must be coming to Steam, though. I definitely have heard Hytale should be coming to Steam. TikTok relationship algorithm cause most breakup these days. I think social media in general does. Like, it just gives you terrible advice. It teaches you to... Well, it gives people unrealistic standards, I think, and bad advice. So, it's not really good. It'll also encourage you to just, like, stay inside and, you know, be parasocial and get your relationship stuff from, you know, people you watch online through TikTok instead of having meaningful relationships with human beings. But yeah, social media is, and I say this as someone whose job is social media. Social media is not a good replacement for that stuff. If AI does become more advanced, if AI does become so advanced that it just translates games from human program languages to assembly without any issues, or there was no more question after that. It ended there. So I don't know if that was the question. Maybe it like got blocked or something. If it will come to Steam, would it actually kill Minecraft and become the most played game on Steam? I don't think there's a world where it becomes the most played game on Steam or where it kills Minecraft. I do think there's a world, and we just might be living in it, where it becomes as big as like Terraria or even as big as like Power World, becomes like a massive shock success. It's already pretty successful. Didn't they get like 1 million sales in 24 hours or something? Like, that's huge. Like, that's an incredible launch. That's ridiculous. So I think there's absolutely a world where that happens. Whether it comes to Steam or not. But I do think Steam will definitely help a lot in that regard. Are OG Hytale usernames turning a profit yet? Or did morons waste their money? I think it's kind of a yes and no thing. I don't think there's like a general market for them. Like, how do I explain? I don't think there's like any community where you can go and be like, I have an OG name, I want to sell it, and you'll just have people show up like immediately and be like, oh yeah, I want this. I want this name and I'll pay you $50 for it. But I have already heard that there are names being sold and for good amounts of money. I will not give any details, but at least one person has already sold a Hytale username for $5,000, which is nuts. But whether there's ever been any other sales that big, whether there's been any other sales at all, I don't know. But there has been at least one sale for $5,000. I really doubt most other names will sell at all, and especially not for that much. I think that's like a very rare case. Terraria is the 39th most played game on Steam right now. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see Hytale get up to like at least top 100, if not top 50. 5K for a game that has a good chance of dying out in a year is dumb. Agreed. Go bald for 150K? Never. I love my hair. I was gonna say you haven't seen it, but I think I've posted my hairline on either on Discord or like a YouTube community post or something. I've posted my hair before. I'm proud of my hair. I got some luscious locks, my man. I got luscious locks. But yeah, I'm not going bald. Left 4 Dead is 49th at the moment. Huh. That's crazy because Left 4 Dead is ancient. I did not imagine there would be people playing that nowadays. Also, isn't Left 4 Dead a story-based game? It's not even... Does it have multiplayer? I know it has multiplayer, like, story, but is it multiplayer in the sense of, like, CSGO, where you can just join other people and you don't have to go through the story? Or is it that big just off people playing the story, like, even multiplayer, the story mode of a game that's been out for, what, 20 years? 15 years? You still want me to go bald? Yeah, we're not doing that. I'm sorry to say it, man. I love my hair. I mean, 150,000 is a lot. And my hair grows back pretty quickly. If I went bald, I'd have my hair back in like 3 months, 2-3 months. I could handle being bald for 2 months, or well, for a month, for 150K. So, you know, you got it. Send it to my Bitcoin wallet. We'll see if we can make someone happen. All right. There we go. We got 10 iron. Where's... Okay. Whatever. There's some leather. And I know we put some more in one of these chests, if I can find it. I don't know where it is. Here it is. I need to make another chest. And I chopped down some trees now, so I should actually be able to do that. Okay, cool. Wait, I want one more. One more. There we go. Why did... Huh. So, in the workbench it's instant, but in your inventory it takes like a second. That's weird. You would pay me 100K, but I have to finish One Piece in a year. Isn't there, like, 2,000 episodes? I don't know if that's possible. I think even if I watched it every day, I mean, that would be watching it for, like, 2.5 hours every single day. And I like One Piece. I like the One Piece manga. I don't think I could handle that. I gotta be real. You gotta be a strong-willed person to make that happen. All right, let's put all this in here. At least as much of it as it'll let us put in. Okay. There we go. We'll take... Did I not put heavy... Oh, that's heavy leather. That's why. I can't put it in there. Okay. Alright, I have a ton of cooked meat now, so I'm just gonna... it only stacks up to 25, though. I don't know if I should take that with me. I'm gonna keep my berries. What restores 10% health? Do I have anything that does that? Mushroom skewers do. How do I make those? How do I make a mushroom skewer? Is there like a cooking workbench? Chef's stove. Yeah, that's probably what I should be using, huh? Alright. Let's go ahead and place this right here. What can I make? I can make a mushroom skewer, berry salad. So, any kind of fruit. Could probably do that. That'd probably be a good idea, right? Well, no, that's a stupid... Wait, is that good? Is that something I should be doing? Because it takes 4 fruit, but it only increases by 10%. But it also has health... Okay, whatever. I'm gonna... We'll do it. It's at the very least, it's a faster way to heal up and stuff. 1,155 episodes. Actually, that's not bad. That's not bad then, because that's only, what, each episode? How long is an episode of One Piece? How long is an episode of One Piece? 22 to 24 minutes long, so we'll say... Oh, that's including end credits. Without the intro, outro, and recap, it's like 15 to 20. Okay, let's assume 20 minutes per episode times 1155. That's 2,300 minutes divided by... what? So 60 becomes hours. So 385 hours divided by... So that's like barely an hour a day. I don't need to divide that. That's barely an hour a day. I could handle that. Yeah, no, I would 100%. I would watch all of One Piece in a year for 100K. It'd be difficult, though. I barely watch TV. I barely watch movies. Like, even stuff I enjoy and know I enjoy... I just never get around to finishing. Like, for example, I started watching Peaky Blinders, like, I don't know, maybe 2 years ago. I enjoyed it. I finished season 1, took like a month break, came back, watched about 2 episodes of season 2, haven't touched it since. It's a good show. I still want to finish it. Haven't touched it. I haven't, like, it's crazy. I barely watch anything outside of YouTube nowadays. Okay. I probably shouldn't have cooked all my meat, huh? That probably was a really stupid idea. I can make dough? How do I make dough? Flour? How do I make flour? Wheat. Okay. So I can turn 10 wheat into flour. 10 flour, or 1 flour and 2 eggs and a wooden bucket of water makes dough. Which makes... That's a terrible idea, though. That's really stupid, because any vegetable... Like, wheat is considered a vegetable, so 4 wheat would give me 10% health, health gen 2, or health regen 2, stamina boost 2, so for 4 wheat. Or I can do 10 wheat, plus 2 eggs, plus a bucket of water, for 15% health, which is only a 5% increase and doesn't even use the other stuff. Like, it doesn't even include the health gen and the stamina boost. That's awful. Why would anyone ever cook in this game? They got to rebalance that. I didn't even notice that because I didn't take a look at the cooking system. They have to rebalance that because that's terribly balanced. Bread is, like, useless in that case. Like, wildly useless. Bread should make an entire... This is making an entire loaf of bread and it only restores like 15% of your health. Since health and hunger in this game are basically merged, that's like saying eating an entire loaf of bread would make you 15% less hungry. I think an entire loaf of bread would make me 150% less hungry. I don't know if I said less healthy. It probably would also not be very healthy to eat an entire loaf of bread in one sitting. Who still has cable in 2026? I also do not have cable in 2026. What is the purpose of hair on your head? It's not like fur to keep you warm, so what's the point of it? I think it is to keep you warm, actually. What FPS am I getting? Well, I have it capped at 240 right now. But what if I turn on unlimited? Let's see. So if I put it on unlimited, I think I still have it on VSync, don't I? I do. Turn that off. According to my FPS counter, which you guys can't see, I'm getting 345, 357, 353, 335, 314. If I look up at the sky, I get about 422, 446. Look down, I get 405, 335, 326, 325. So yeah, I'm getting like somewhere in the realm of 350-ish on average. And that's with, let me show you my settings. I got everything on max detail, anti-aliasing with TAA, and then my render distance is 256, which I think is lower than average because I'm pretty sure normal render distance is 768, like that's the default, and that lowers it substantially. Now it's down to 158, 154, 147, 141. I think it's still loading chunks, so it's continually going down, but it's at about 120, 109, 127, 123. So yeah, but 768 blocks is a crazy amount. 256, which is what I had it on before, is I think that's 16 chunks render distance, like in Minecraft terms. So 768 would be 48 chunks. And it's like, yeah, no wonder 48 chunks is ridiculous. But bread is useless IRL too. Carbohydrate slop. Realistically accurate hightail. No, man. I love bread. Bread is delicious. Bread is scrumdiddlyumptious. It's so yummy. It's so yummy and tasty. What do you mean? Don't ever say that about bread. All right. Let's see. What should we do now? We got this. I guess probably our next thing to do is go mining, right? Let's make iron greaves. And oh, we don't have enough iron to make that. Whatever, that's fine. We'll swap these out. They barely got any use, but you know, whatever. It's fine. Put that here. All right, and yeah, let's get to mining. Let's see exactly how much leather and iron we need still. So we have 7 leather. We need another 3, 4. So we need just 7 more leather. That's fine. I can make that work. That's not a big deal. And then iron, we have 4 ingots. somewhere. We need total of 7 plus 16 is what, 23, plus 9 is 32. So 32 iron, and we have 4, so 28 more. All right. That I don't think will take too long. We just need to go down, mine 28 iron, come back up, get a little bit of leather, and then we'll have full iron armor, and then maybe we can start making a base. I don't know how much longer I'm going to stream for, because this is nearly the 2-hour mark now. And I mean, we've explored a little bit. We've seen the caves. We've seen the Forgotten Temple. We got a full set of gear. So I'm pretty content maybe ending it after that, and then coming back tomorrow to do some proper base building. Let me through. But at least right now, that's the current plan. Is we got to get some iron, and then maybe, just maybe, we'll start doing some base building. I don't know. I haven't decided. I would have to chop down a lot of wood to do that, and I don't have a whole lot of wood. So yeah, that might be tomorrow or whenever I stream next, which probably not tomorrow. I don't know why I said tomorrow. Not great chances it'll be tomorrow. I can't stream 2 days in a row. My voice is dead. I talk too much. My voice is not. I don't talk this much in real life. I do not talk for 2 hours straight, almost nonstop. It's gonna kill my voice. And I got a voiceover video pretty soon. Oh no, I don't. Never mind. I already voiceovered the video I'm working on. What are we? Goblin Scrapper. Where's the Goblin Scrapper? Are you in here? There's something in here. Stone coffin. Silk larva. Wow, that skeleton did not want to fight me at all. Okay. You're back. You gave up on Linux. You spent 2 days looking up files, but no success. Came in and stole leaderboard so quickly. I don't know what the leaderboard thing even is, because I see that and I have no idea what it's trying to say. Like, is that how many chat messages you've sent or something? It's XP. Huh. I don't know how you get XP. I don't understand YouTube's chat system. It's very confusing. Let me I want this iron. Give it to me. Thank you. All right. Another iron ingot. That's nice. That's exactly what we need. Also, these... Ow. I thought you were nice. What the heck? What's wrong with you? That's a silk larva, and it drops raw meat. What world are we living in? Also, these high roll chests, I assume because they're called high roll, it means, like, you roll to get high tier loot. Like, you can get some really good stuff. That was a absolutely... I've not found even one good high roll chest. Like, they have never given me anything more than, like, an iron ingot at best, which is something you can get within 10 minutes of playing this game. So, not exactly the greatest gear. Gotta be real. You used it every time, but you wanted to change the bootloader theme because you couldn't, but you couldn't find the required files. You have to study or whatever before your winter break ends. Too much time wasted. Yeah, Linux is complicated. Too much time wasted is probably a pretty good way to sum up Linux, at least at the moment. Too much time wasted trying to figure out how to do really simple stuff that should be one click like in Windows, but isn't yet. But, you know, give it a few years. Maybe it will be. I've got faith. I think it could happen. Oh, is that more iron? Yes, it is. I love more iron. It's great. Okay. I am realizing I immediately forgot how much iron we needed again. What was it? Was it like 32? We got 18. I'll get... I know it was 30 something, so I'll get 40. That way I know we'll have enough no matter what. But I literally immediately forgot. I know we need 7 leather, but that's not exactly helpful because I'm underground where I'm not going to be finding any. And that's a dead end, which sucks because we've already explored all the other paths of the cave, haven't we? So we're not going to get literally anything out of this. Well, okay. That's fine. We've explored this cave. Maybe there is another path somewhere that I've just missed. We'll take a look around. How about down here? Anything good down here? I should probably be placing torches, shouldn't I? Nothing here. Yeah, I think we might have already explored everything there is to explore, honestly. Unless there's something up here? I don't think we went upwards, but I don't think we're going to find iron if we go upwards. Iron's deep. Oh, there's a spider hideout thing. That might have some iron. Yeah, it does. Okay. Cool. We just need to make sure we don't get turned into a spider egg, which I don't know if that's a thing that can happen in this game. I assume because there are spider eggs, you can be turned into one, but I don't know. Regardless, I want to steer very far clear of any spiders potentially looking to turn me into their child. It's almost 3 a.m. You're going to sleep. That's probably a wise decision. Later, man. The venom sacs are very useful. What do the venom sacs actually do? Because I took some on my personal world, and I don't have a clue what they do. Also, I really thought these would, like, burst. And they have not done that, so... Yeah, what do venom sacs do, though? Are they, like... What are they? Oh, my God. Ah! That's not what I meant to do. I didn't mean to drop that. So now I have one. What can I use it for? Use to craft higher tier armor like thorite. What is attacking me? I'm still taking damage. Is that poison? It must be poison. How do I see... whatever. I guess I'm not poison anymore then. Oh, now I am. Yeah, I mean, I guess that is pretty useful. It'd be decidedly more useful if I had thorium to make armor with, but... I'm sure I'll find some eventually. I think that that's what you get outside of Emerald Grove. You just need to, like, explore and find that. So, I assume I will have some not too long from now, but who knows. What I do need to do, though, is that I gotta make a teleporter, because once I do start exploring, I do not want to have to make the 5,000 block trek back. That's gonna suck. So I'm gonna have to make a teleporter, place one at the base, and then keep one on me to place wherever I end up at. Did I almost fall down? I almost fell down there. That was scary. This whole down in the lava area, very scary because of the magma toads, so I'm gonna have to really kind of be wary if I venture in here, which I seemingly will have to do because I don't have enough iron yet. Let me make sure I'm not remotely close to lava. That guy's fine. He doesn't worry me. I've fought him before. I might honestly be able to get the iron and get out without even seeing one of those toads, which would be really, really nice, because I've seen them once and I died to it. So I don't know how to counter it. I don't know how to defend against it. Alright, 25 plus 18 is 43. Cool. Alright. We're good to go. I'm leaving. Get me out of here. I don't want to spend any more time in here than is absolutely positively necessary. I know there's other stuff I can get. I can get, like, silver. I don't know what that's useful for. You can't craft silver armor. I don't think you can craft silver tools. I'm not even going to bother with it. It's in Howling Sands. You need thorium to build the teleport. Well, that's gonna suck, because then that means I gotta go all the way to the Howling Sands. Then I gotta come back, place a teleporter, and make another teleporter, and then go all the way out to, like, Borea or whatever, to get whatever's in Borea, which I think is the purple ore. Whatever the purple ore is. How did I get in here? I'm at the very top. Where is the entrance? Did I not enter from here? Did I enter from the side? I must have entered from this side. Do you want them to fix the toads or keep them insanely OP so they become like Hytail's creeper? I mean, I think they're more OP than the creeper is, personally. Like, creepers are an issue for new players, but like once you know the sound of a creeper, you like it's instinct. Whereas with and you can kill it in like 2 hits. Whereas with these magma toads, as far as I can tell, there's no way to really defend against them other than to just not be there. Like, to just leave. Like, fighting them is just going to be bad. Always. Because they will pull you in close. Like, you can't even start fighting and then retreat if it goes badly. Like, you have to stick with it. Because they will pull you in if you don't. So, I don't really, like, think... I think there needs to be changes made, yeah. Game doesn't even have boats yet? No, it has to have boats. I've seen someone on a boat, I swear. It has... I'm pretty confident it has boats. It might not be in, like, the main crafting interface, but I could have sworn I've seen a clip of somebody taking a boat to the Howling Sands. Maybe I'm stupid, I don't know. There's decorative boats, but they're not functional. Maybe that's what it is? Huh. I don't know. Well, you know, whatever. Yeah, if there's not boats yet, they gotta get those added pretty soon. Alright, let me head back to my base. I'll kill any animals I see on the way, because I still need that 7... You know what, let's get the leather first. Let's get the leather first, because that's kind of an important thing. And then we can have that tan while the iron smelts. Will be good. And we'll have our full iron set. And then next time we play, we won't have to worry about getting destroyed. Because apparently some of the stuff in Howling Sands is like actually pretty dangerous. So... What is playing? Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Rock Star. I swear I've heard this song. Isn't this a Red Hot Chili Pepper song that they've turned into piano? Is that what I'm listening to, Rick? Okay, man. I tried to leave you alone, but now you have to die. Now you have to die. Now it's the end of your life. Is this what you wanted? Come on, man. Make better decisions. Also, it definitely was worth making these fruit skewers because it heal you up like a ton. So that's nice. Why am I running away from the chickens? That's what I need. I need to kill them. I need a hide. I'm not gonna kill the baby. I learned my lesson. I'm not gonna kill the babies. They don't give me anything. And they make me feel way worse about it than when I do it in Minecraft. Which, I mean, I don't do it in Minecraft because I know they don't give me anything. I feel like maybe the animal spawning mechanics in this game need a little bit of tweaking. Because it really does feel like... It really does feel like once you kill the animals in a place, no more, like, spawn in. Like, it's just barren. Like, you kill the 3 chickens you see, and then there's just never chickens there, ever again. I don't know if it's maybe just way slower than it is in Minecraft, because in Minecraft, like, animals will respawn by the next day, pretty much. But, no, there's both. Somebody probably made a mod. Yeah, I guess it could also have been modded Hytail, too. You gotta use the sword special attack more. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I should be using it. I don't know why I just flat out refuse to use it. I'm not even using the Z special attack. Though, I guess to be fair, I don't really need that when I'm killing chickens, right? Like, let's see if I can kill any of these. Okay, it gives me light hide. Right, nice. Good to know. You can't escape from me in water. Sorry, I'm just as fast as you. Alright, there we go. How much light hide is that? 4, so we need 3 more, and then we'll be good to go. Have I tried the other weapons like the daggers? No, I haven't, but I really want to because I heard that with the daggers you can like fly or something. I don't know how that works. I don't know if that's maybe a special attack or maybe that's a mod or something. But I saw people making jokes about like you get the daggers and you can like spin them to fly like a helicopter or something. I don't know how it works, but it seems interesting, and I think flight would be kind of busted. So, speaking of busted, another bug I did not see previously. That's fine, I guess. Daggers you can jump super high with. Ah, that's probably what it is then. Interesting. Interesting that calf and cow are considered different animals, like, from memory. I wonder why that is. Because I don't think any of the other animals we've seen have had distinctions between adult and baby. Like, we've seen baby rabbits, and, like, baby chicks, too. That chicken had baby chicks right next to it. It didn't come up with anything new. So I wonder why there is for cows. I'm not killing that bear. It only gives me heavy leather, and I don't want that. Actually, do I have a bear in my memory? I didn't. Also, grizzly bears are scary. Ah! I've made bad decisions. Leave me alone. I shouldn't have gotten close. Are they still chasing me? That bear is. Oh my god. Oh my god, just let me sleep. Just get me to my bed and let me sleep. What are you? Oh wait, I actually should kill you. Please tell me the bear's not chasing me anymore. Alright, it left me alone. No, that gave me medium hide. That's useless. I don't need that. Oh my god. Don't take fall damage. Beautiful. Perfectly executed. Do we know if sprint jumping is faster? No, I don't. I actually have not got a clue. I'm purely doing it out of habit. I have no idea whether it's faster. I don't know how I would even measure that. I'm sure someone will make a mod to measure velocity, though. It probably, again, probably already exists, but... Alright. 2 more hide is all we need. And... Is that a wolf? I think those are wolves. I don't want to deal with them. I wonder if you can tame them. I wonder if it's like Minecraft where you can tame them and turn them into dogs. Probably not, right? Like, they seem awfully aggressive. I really doubt that they're tameable. Okay, seriously, man, where are these animals at? I'm gonna have to go back to foraging because I don't see any. Fox is not gonna give me anything. Skeleton's not gonna give me anything. I don't see a chicken. I don't see sheep. I don't see rabbit. I don't see deer. Please, game, throw me a bone. Well, don't throw me a bone. Throw me an animal. Throw me an animal that has bones. You're already throwing me plenty of bones with the skeletons. I just need the animal. I need the hide. You think dogs are an entirely different species in the game? Wolves are their own thing. Yeah, I have to imagine, but I don't think I've actually seen a dog yet then, if that's true. I don't think I've seen any dogs in this game. Come to think of it, I don't think I've seen cats either. I'm sure they exist, I just haven't seen them. Are these horses? Probably. They give leather, right? They give leather in Minecraft. I'm sure they do. I'm not gonna kill them yet. I want these berries first. Oh wait, lamb. Lamb wants sheeps. Sheeps! Sheeps! They give leather! Okay. You gave me leather. This will too. I wonder, how powerful is this? Not bad, actually. helps quite a bit. Alright, that's 7 leather though, right? So I don't have to kill the horses? Alright. You'll be... You know what? I should kill one of them just to see, though. Like, do they drop leather? What do they give me? They give you medium hide. I keep saying leather, not hide. Becomes leather. It is not yet leather. I'm sorry to kill your dad, by the way, horses. But, you know. That's life. That's your Batman origin story. The crates and pots and structures can also have leather. Can they? I broke a couple of crates earlier. I didn't get anything out of them. Maybe it's just bad luck. But I broke probably like... Actually, I broke, I think, every single crate in that guy's house, plus all the crates in here, and I did not get anything. But whatever, it's fine. We got our iron, we got our leather, we're good to go. Probably should make a bow and arrows too, right? Like, I feel like that would be... I feel like that'd be a wise decision. Just to have something ranged so that I don't have to get in close against things like wolves. Alright, let's see. So, iron... Go... Yeah, that's fine. No, it isn't. I'm using aspen. Iron goes in here. We need to put the leather... hide in there. And I don't want to cook that, do I? I want to make some good Jimmy food. So, give me these... And then, I guess I'll make meat skewers too, why not? Okay. And then now I can go ahead, put all this in there. Put in the seeds. Okay, I think everything else goes in here. Alright, now we can finally start making things. So we need, let's start with, sure, gauntlets. Take these off, put these on. I'll throw this in here. Let's actually check, what do we need for a bow, like a good bow? Iron short bow, 6 iron ingots. We need another 2 leather for it, because go figure we do. I mean, I gotta wait for this anyways. I suppose there's nothing wrong with going to look. Do you like the fact that the game has so many crafting benches or not? I think I do. I honestly, I think I like the crafting system a little better, yeah. Because in Minecraft, it just feels like it's really simple, which is nice. But, what was that? Oh, pigs. Actually, that's really good. Minecraft is really simple, which, you know, you gotta appreciate. But at the same time, it's like... I guess it feels more rewarding to have dedicated dedicated workbenches, ones that you can upgrade to make faster, ones that you can unlock new recipes, whereas in Minecraft, it's just like, do you have the items? Okay, you can make it. Doesn't matter how much you've upgraded everything else. Like, you can, if you manage to find 8 diamonds, instantly make a diamond chestplate. If you manage to find, you know, I mean, I guess they got rid of this recipe, but if you manage to find 8 gold blocks, you can instantly make a notch apple. Like, you can immediately make the most overpowered armor and weapon and healing in the game the moment you start playing the game. You're only held back by whether you can find those things, which, you know, with certain seeds, you might just randomly get super lucky and find it, which, I don't know, just doesn't really feel all that all that rewarding. Like I was saying, like it just feels kind of cheap when you like go into a village and you just instantly have, you know, like 7 diamonds and you're like, okay, well, diamond helmet, diamond sword, easy. And then you get, you know, enough iron to make an iron chest plate, and then you pick up some chainmail from skeleton on like day 1. It's like it just feels cheap, you know? It just feels too easy. In my opinion. I know not everyone's gonna agree with that. Yeah, that's a nice thing to remind you of rest. Crafting benches are alright when you know which is which. It's a little confusing for the first few hours, but then it's nice. The feature that it pulls from nearby chests is so nice. Yeah, exactly. I completely agree. The pulling from nearby chests thing should be in vanilla. I think that's a thing in Pal World. Thank goodness, right? Like, so useful. So incredibly useful. It just makes the whole process so much nicer, honestly. I really do appreciate that a lot. Like, a ton. Have I ever caused a scandal? I have not have I caused a scandal? I don't think I've caused a scandal, no. When is the new MCB video and the new MCB video? The new MCB video and the new MCB video will probably be when the new MCB video comes out, which will be around the time of the new MCB video. But the new video should be out Friday. That's the goal. Should be out Friday. I'm just about finished recording it. I have to get some Minecraft cinematics, but I've recorded all the gameplay and all the, like, other stuff. I've done the voiceover. I've edited the voiceover. So, yeah, I probably will get to record, like, I'll finish the recording tomorrow, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday I'll edit, and then Friday it should be out. Or maybe I'll do the recording after the stream. I don't know yet. Probably tomorrow, though. Same with vanilla having a sort of inventory button. MC is massively lacking on inventory management versus Hytale, even in early release. Also agreed. I think Hytale on release, like what we have so far, is kind of like if you took Minecraft and, you know, spun it in an RPG direction. I already talked about that. But also just took every single mod ever made where people were like, huh, I wonder why that's not in the game by default, and then made it part of the game by default. Because there's so many parts of so many aspects of Hytale that just feel like Minecraft mods, but not like modded Minecraft in the sense of, you know, something like RLCraft. Modded Minecraft in the sense of like Optifine, or too many items, or world edit, or, you know, like inventory tweaks, like stuff that you don't know why it's not in Minecraft. They've had 15 years and they won't add like just some really basic quality of life features. But Hytale's done a really good job of adding those all in, which I appreciate very much. Alright, give me my cuirass. Or however that's pronounced. I'm assuming it's cuirass. Give me my... How much more do I need for a helmet? 6. Okay. And then, you know what? I can just put this in here. I don't need to keep this on my inventory, do I? And then I need arrows. How do I craft an arrow? Should I be crafting crude arrows, or is there a better kind? Does blacksmith anvil? No, it doesn't. All I see is crude arrow. I don't know if there's a better way to... Is there like a fletching table the way there is in Minecraft? Is that a thing? Arcanist, alchemist, savager. No. Okay, I guess there's only normal arrows, which is just sticks and rubble. So give me a ton. Give me like a stack, which I assume is 100. Okay, there we go. And now that should be the last bit I needed for my full iron set. There we go. Alright, nice. Oh yeah, what was this thing? Memories is disabled in this context. Is that something I can only use in the Forgotten Temple area? That must be what that is. I'll have to go check back and see. Yeah, maybe we should do that. That'll be a good place to end the stream. It's a very pretty place to walk around. Plus, we have to put all of our memories in the little memory bank thing. You love me? Thank you. I love me too. I love... Ew, bots. Gross. Yucky. I hate bots. Can I mute them? I think that person's muted now. No, I think that muted chat. How do I ban somebody from this? Whatever. I'll just get on my phone and do it. So many Twitch bots. So yucky. So grody. So yuck. I don't want to deal with them. There they go. I hope that gets rid of it on the stream. I don't know if it will. Fingers crossed. Can I buy you a YouTube 100,000 plaque? Can anyone buy those? Is that a thing you can do? Can you buy them? Do people sell them on like eBay or something? You want some sort of... Yeah, that is... I agree. I completely agree. The one... Like the single biggest, I need to fix my settings. I'm not in VSync anymore, am I? The single biggest, like, Hightail needs this is some sort of redstone automation technology system. And I'm really surprised they didn't release with it. Like, it doesn't have to be redstone, but it could be like tubes from, like the mechanics mods. Like, they need something. I'm really surprised they don't, because that is a massive component of Minecraft that, like, not only redstone mini games, but farms and like elevators, doors, lights. Like, the fact that none of that exists in this is really surprising to me. I guess I can kind of understand it if, like, they're thinking of it more as an RPG than a sandbox, even though it is a sandbox. Like, if they're thinking of it more as an RPG, I guess it's kind of weird to be, you know, uncovering all these ancient, arcane, like powers beyond our comprehension, but then at the same time, it's like, I built an industrial chocolate factory. Like, I get that being kind of like a weird cognitive dissonance. It does make the story feel less important and less grand. And I guess it's also a little less immersive because, you know, you can imagine yourself being in the wild. Like, I think anyone can imagine being in the wild, picking berries, even mining, like, iron with a pickaxe. Like, those aren't exactly incredibly difficult tasks. Surviving, you know, is hard, but, like, on an individual basis, those aren't crazy. But if you task the average person with, like, build Simon Says with electronics, like, just make Simon Says with wires. We're gonna give you wires and metal. Make it happen. They'd be like, yeah, I don't know how to do that. I kind of get it from that perspective, but that's really about it. I do think some sort of technology, automation, redstone, not alternative, but like a whatever Hightail's version of redstone, they need something like that. And I did see something on Twitter about, like, someone asked Simon whether they would add that, and they said, oh, we're not planning on including it on release, but if a modder makes something good, we'd be happy to add it to the game and hire them to the team. And considering they've already hired a modder to the team, I think they might actually make good on that promise, which would be really great, because Mojang does not support their modders pretty much at all nowadays. I really wish, I mean, in terms of the, like, you did really good, let's invite you to the team. They do some good things for modders, like deobfuscation, I think, was a very good step. One of Mojang's rare W's. But okay, we've recorded 35 memories now. So now this gives us the ability to make decorative chests and eternal seeds, and it gives us an extra teleporter, which is nice. What are eternal seeds? What is that? Is that just like a crop that doesn't break? Like you don't have to replant it or re-till the soil or anything? I don't know. You think you said something about automation will be more akin to magic instead of redstone machinery. Interesting. I have not seen anything like that. But that would be pretty interesting. instead of basically using technology and electricity for a I don't know, wheat farm, you just teleport the wheat. You just conjure it out of thin air. Make the game Turing complete and I'll be happy. Yeah, basically. You recently posted about hiring automation devs, so it seems like it's coming for sure. That would be, yeah, I think that's a very important thing. Eternal Seeds auto replant. It's so nice. That does sound really nice. That sounds great. I guess to be fair, that's the exact type of thing that Redstone would do in Minecraft, and they've made magic do it. So that's literally exactly what you were just saying, that they've kind of replaced some of that tech stuff with magic. I don't know if that's going to work for everything, but even if they replace the intended use of that electrical stuff with magic, I do think it's kind of a shame not to have a proper electrical system, because some of the coolest stuff people have ever done in Minecraft is using redstone ways that it was really not intended to be used. Like, not to, open your doors and control your lights and make cool farms, but people that have recreated Geometry Dash in survival Minecraft with redstone, or they made Pokemon Red with command blocks 8 years ago. That's some of the most impressive stuff ever done, and it's, I feel kind of a shame to not even give people the chance to do something like that in Hytale, because there is no tech system. But hopefully they'll do it. I mean, if what you said is right about them hiring automation stuff, there could be some technology coming our way in the future. Who knows? But anyways, I think that's probably a good place to leave it off. We've got our full iron armor, we've got full iron tools, we got a bow, but I have nothing to... What? Okay, whatever. I guess I can't fire a bow. maybe I just can't fire it in this place because it's peaceful. Let's go back and see if we can. But we got everything we need. We've got our full set of armor, full set of tools, got good weapons. We've made ourselves a nice little home base. We've basically got up to just about where I was when I left off in my personal world. Honestly, it's almost identical to my personal world. I can't lie. I'll show you that real quickly once I get back to my bed here, because it is basically the same thing. I almost did the exact same thing during the stream as I did solo before. But next time we stream, it'll be a lot different. Next time I'm gonna explore Howling Sands. Leave me alone, man. Why do you do this? You even called your friend over here? Really? Is that necessary? Okay, fine. Fine, I'll kill you both. If that's what you really need me to do, I can make it happen. Okay, there we go. Yeah, next time we'll explore Howling Sands, we'll explore Borea, we'll explore a little deeper, since we didn't really do any of the lava stuff underground, whatever that area's called. I don't know, volcanic something. But this time I just kind of wanted to get the basics, and also, test my streaming stuff, make sure it functioned. Because I had literally no clue whether everything would work, and it seems like it did. Seems like it's worked really well. I have not noticed any frame drops on my end according to OBS. There hasn't been any drop frames on the stream. There hasn't been bad internet problems. Chat's been working. The overlays worked. I'm shocked. This is the smoothest the stream has gone, I think, maybe ever. And it's my first one in years, so that's nice. Very cool. All right, let me show you my world, because literally this is almost the exact same thing We've got the portal right over there. We've got our chests and all of our workbenches just out on the ground next to a cave. If I go to the main menu and I enter my world, it is basically the same thing. It is literally, the portal is right next to me, a little closer than in the world we did today. Well, a lot closer. It's like a 5-second walk. But literally right here is the portal. Got our chests and all the stuff laid out right here. It is basically the same. We made a little more progress. As you can see, I didn't get full iron here. I didn't set up any chef stuff. I did explore that, but yeah. This is my personal world. I don't even know whether I'll end up playing this if I'm going to be playing on stream, but I have it. Very cool. It was a fun time. But anyways, that's going to be it for the stream. I'll probably be back sometime soon. I don't know. I really doubt it's going to be another 2 years before I stream again, but, you know, I make no promise that man, the inversion is so confusing here. I make no promise that I'm going to be back, like, tomorrow or anything. But I'll try and stream more soon, probably focusing on Hytale and Minecraft, and I don't know, maybe I'll play some other games. I've been playing a lot more video games recently. For such a long time, I was barely playing anything, and now I'm just like, you know what? I want to go through every game I've ever wanted to play. Maybe I'll just start doing that on stream. Do some casual ones where I just play whatever I want. Don't do too much. I mean, I'll talk to chat, but, like, it won't be 2 hours straight of commentary. Well, 2 hours and 40 minutes now straight of commentary like this. But anyways, thank you for watching. Thank you for coming to the stream. Whether you were on YouTube or the other YouTube or Twitch or anything, I appreciate it. And for the future, if you're watching this on the MCBYT channel, I'm probably not going to stream much there anymore. I just figured I'd do a test to make sure I could. But I'll probably mostly be streaming to Twitch and the MCBYT Live channel. I think my Twitch is in the description. I think MCBYT Live is in the description. If either of them isn't, they're both in the info channel on my Discord and on the front page of my YouTube channel, so you can find them there. That's where I'll be streaming. But anyways, thank you for coming. I have nothing else to say, and I don't know how to end it. Bye-bye.